intro. Y'all ain't ready for this. The disrespect is real.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do it again. I'm not above it. I am that snake bitch.
No, it's okay. You guys are all welcome to trash Queen in the chat. We'll hold a whole panel on Queen.
I am honest to a point, but a lot of the things I talk about aren't true.
Wait, somebody not telling the truth on YouTube? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the fourth apart. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You'll be chewed up and discarded.
Me and my friends, we're gonna find you and we're gonna rip you apart like a wasteland.
Snakes don't get a fucking safe space. If she wants to keep it going, then we'll keep going. If she wants to stop the bullshit, then we'll stop the bullshit. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and let anybody lie on my motherfucking name.
Bring your ass. The fucking link is in the chat. That's
Oh, loose booty, wet panty looking ass boy. Replay that, Queen. Her name is Queen. It ain't really so much Queen B. Queen B. Okay, there. Queen B. Queen B's money. Queen B ain't got no money. Queen B.
She always fucks some shit up. I don't know why PJ doesn't get his ass on a motherfucking leash and get his ass under control. Fuck.
Better than never. I can feel my heart rate, adrenaline pressure. It's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight.
And I haven't brought it public, you know why? Because someone that I was fucking close to is in the middle of a goddamn lawsuit.
How do I get my hands on your stove? Because I need something to clean these titty flaps. My dove is just not doing it.
Bring your asses. As simple as that. Come in. I mean, bring it. Bring your asses. Hey, don't get Queen B and her 550, 600 servants. Bring their asses out.
You might have started it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Absolutely. Or go to somebody else's panel. Let me just say Queen B's panel. I'm telling you, we all need to go up on Queen B's panel because that seems where everybody's going. I guess Queen B is like the god of YouTube.
Queen B Escobar, bro.
She's in China just making drugs.
You know, I run the cartel on the YouTubes. I run the cartel here. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what boss bitches do.
Exactly. He's beefing with the Queen Bee because I heard the stinger sucks.
This lady Queen Bee with the lip ring is innocent. You two weirdos are being weird. No, I know who this is. You're the lady that was on Molly Go Lightly.
No. You have no doubt QB could hold her own with any female on YouTube. Let me tell you something we all learned a long time ago.
I would fuck her up and drag her from here to China. Let's meet one-on-one.
Writing checks, their mouth can't cash. Bitch, I didn't write a check, my mouth can't cash. I cash all them motherfucking checks.
And I cannot for the life of me understand why people put her on a pedestal. And these allegedly smart people put her on this pedestal like she's something important.
We got to tell you about yourself. It's your fucking old lying ass over there. Is her fucking name obnoxiously relevant?
Because she
I know, she changed it.
She meant to say obnoxious and irrelevant. That's what she meant to say.
And coincidentally, it sounds exactly like Queen Bee's voice because, as I've always thought, Queen Bee is using some sort of slight distortion on her voice when she broadcasts.
Exposed!
Queen Bee exposed! Oh my god, bitch.
Did they get that Dugan?
Said they get that Dugan. That shit chronic with Rashady. You better fucking shut your mouth with that. Bro, stop.
Wow. What in the hell? Someone told Queen Bee that you said it was her hacking your emails. What the hell is wrong with people?
Take your ass to bed. It's fucking past your bedtime. Go on now.
Right? Why you gotta be crying?
I'm fucking killing the vibe, bitch. Take your ass to bed. Boston, no, I'm not capping at all. I'm telling the whole truth.
Good, babe.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna skedaddle. You know me, skedaddling away.
All right.
Pumpkin. I love you too.
I despise you, Boston.
Whatever.
Good morning, beautiful.
Happy day.
Happy day, baby. We got triggered today. Gotta trigger these motherfuckers every day.
Baby Jesus showed us that, you guys. I swear to God.
I know that's right, because you just put right on that shit.
Yes, I did. Baby Jesus was like, look here.
Yeah, fuck the pause. Pause for the cause. Fuck that pause.
I'm just trying to be a better person. I know it.
Let's see here. God damn it, Duke. You hear him?
Yes, your dog is.
Damn it, Duke.
Girl, this tea is piping.
It's living. Motherfucker's hot.
That just burnt the roof of my mouth.
Where's Candy Sue? Where's she at? You heard that like I heard that one. Fire in the hole. Smoke him if you got him.
You're like the type of person that would probably be in the back of the class.
Fuck you, me Tim.
Ellie's a thug.
Right.
You don't
We're all thugs around here. Shambles. Thank you for supporting the hot biddies. Y'all wasn't ready for that, was you?
Wait, I wasn't, bitch. I was not. I wasn't even close to ready for that shit. All right, I love you, baby girl. I'm gonna jump off.
I love you too, baby doll. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, BTM?
What's up? How's things going?
Good morning. Happy Saturday morning.
Happy Saturday morning. Seems like your live last night made some people very unhappy lately.
Oh, it definitely made some people unhappy.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yep, and I knew it would. Like I said, okay, so when I do, listen, it's all fun and games until it ain't, right? It's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay when I do it. It's fucking terrible. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, my name gets brought up yet again when I try to be like fucking neutral and try to be like, oh, let me just like, whatever. But my name gets brought up again by Laura, by Jones, and it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, people. It's just like unbelievable.
Oh man, they got every fucking anybody that does not like me has got something to say is right fucking there, front and center, baby.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, guys,
brah, we got Laura on the panel.
Yeah, like Jesus Christ.
This will be a fun one to go over.
Oh yeah, it will be.
Oh,
unless you
I got
privacy.
told I was worse than Savage.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay. First of all, though, let me say this wasn't nobody. Listen, first it was okay. So they wanted to make up nicknames. Okay, I'm like, okay, well, we'll play that game. I'll make up nicknames too. Then, okay, we can go there. So hers is Cartman and Sludge Knuckles. So she takes that and she's like, she really called me fat. She made a whole short, right? She was supposed to be done after she just said she was done now, but she's continuing on a fucking whole entire live with people on the panel. Like that ain't gonna stir more shit. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So while you're steady saying you're not gonna respond, you got a whole ass fucking panel responding. Okay. So anyhow, she got really upset. Now she did a short and said that basically I called her fat. I said, no, I'm fat too. So there ain't no reason. That don't even make no sense. You know what I mean? That I don't give a fuck.
She called herself fat. I mean, like she doesn't.
Right. I don't give a fuck about her weight. Sludge Knuckles means she had it looked like she had shit all over her fucking hand. So now, listen. So now that it wasn't, she was fat. Now it's into I made fun of the pigmentation of her skin. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because it looked like you had shit on your fucking hand. Are you serious right now? Bitch, you cannot be serious.
Yeah, it's just
You
such.
cannot fucking be
And
serious.
then like she brings up my name, like Beatson would be so disappointed at Queen Bee for. I'm like, no, you all make fun of Queen Bee's looks on a constant basis. So tit for tat. I try to keep neutral for myself because I don't show my camera here because I say to myself as a personal rule.
Laura talks the most shit.
Yeah.
And she's a chubby chaser too. So I don't know how the fuck none of us look, we all have fucking Laura has fucking baby weight or extra weight. I have fucking extra weight. Joneson has extra weight. Nunya definitely has extra weight. We all fucking can't nobody say shit about anybody's fucking weight. That has nothing to do with shit.
I mean, Laura was
okay. No, you guys want to pull nicknames, so we're gonna pull nicknames. So
Yeah.
okay, you know what? That's fine. It's okay for you. It's okay for y'all to have one for me. So it's okay for me to have one for y'all.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm just like so annoyed because I was trying not to mention Laura, even though she's stalking me. She reviewed a live from the glare and had the glare up. Like she's been stalking me. I didn't mention her motherfucking name for a month. And then, like the lady has been stalking me, stalking this whole thing. She is a stalker, like 100%. Like I just been in chats, just been chilling, and just that's it. I did not come on my
For
live.
fuck's sakes, here's one of my fucking mugshots.
Yeah.
This is one of my fucking mugshots. This is a real fucking mugshot. Straight up, real fucking mugshot. Straight the fuck up, looking tired to the motherfucker. I'm fucking done.
And the only reason why she reviewed the whole glare with me was because I was on that panel with the glare. Simple as that. She had no idea about the Karen Reed case at all. She wasn't doing any sort of just because of that. And I'm like, let me just ignore her. But she always brings me up. She always brings up this panel. And it's like, can you just fucking do other content? I know you're not a true crime channel anymore, Laura, but there are other people you can talk about in this community. Like there are other things to talk about. Like, really.
Laura has, that's how we're the only way Laura gets a paycheck.
Yeah, and I wasn't intentionally thinking of Laura when I said, oh, wait, I was trying to be nice to the glare because I was giving them time. That's the truth. But, I mean, and then like Joneson's crying about being called overweight. Well, Laura called you fat on multiple occasions, on multiple.
Yeah, multiple lives, multiple times. What the fuck? And she said shit way worse than I've ever thought about saying.
Yeah, it's like,
way fucking worse. Okay, let's see here. We'll say Abe here. Attack, apologize, attack, self-reflect, etc. It's an exhausting cycle. She needs to get her own personality. Yes, and Science Girl, she is obsessed with y'all. Hell yeah, she is. Girl, fuck.
She is obsessed. She has made multiple lives. Laura is completely obsessed with everyone. She even had a poll of my during
of my peen size
of my peen size on a during a trial of a little
live.
Yeah, and then her response to me was when we were on Lisa's panel was it's YouTube, and she laughed.
I do.
She laughed. She says it's YouTube, and she laughed. That's what Laura's response to that was. Not that maybe the parent would watch and find it disrespectful. Maybe it was a bad time to do it. It's YouTube, and she laughs. And that's why I just don't really respond too much to Laura, because I don't think she takes this shit seriously. I think she does. She says things knowing that it'll get a reaction and people will talk about her, because that's the only way she can get more content, because she's not a true crime channel anymore. She doesn't do true crime at all. And she really is not that much of an interesting person unless she says something really fucked up about someone and has a hate boner for someone. That's pretty much it.
Hi, Marie. Good morning, B10.
Good morning, places.
So can you explain to me why it is that as long as we're not responding to them, they're totally okay to pull and act the shitty behavior. But the moment we say, all right, enough, we're going to go up here and we're going to go through this and we're going to look at it and we're going to go over it. Now we're fucking bullies.
Yeah. And I mean, it's funny because like I said, it's really fucked up. She's acting like a lot like Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to be fucking joking me.
Well,
First of all, you want to go there. You want to make fucking, make fucking response. Okay, first of all, you want to make up nicknames. So then, okay, we do that. We make up nicknames. You got one for me. I got one for you. Then you turn it into, I'm calling you fat. You knew damn well. So I checked you on that. Put the fucking community tab up. Boom. Put it up and let you know. Sludge knuckles. Even put the meaning of it out there. So everybody knew exactly what I was talking about. Had nothing to do with your weight. Absolutely nothing to do with your weight. Matter of fact, I believe I even said that on here. Let's see here.
What does she mean by making fun of
dear
you?
Lord, lean all the way in, baby. Since you can't make it make sense, I'm going to explain it for your stupid ass. Sludge knuckles has absolutely nothing to do with you being fat. You had some brown shit all over your fucking hands, hence the go wash your hands, sludge knuckles. Here it is. Knuckle sludge. Shit residue when you wipe, but it's too slippery and you slide your knuckles in your dirty butt crack, leaving a smear upon the knuckle. So now it's because I said that, she didn't understand what sludge knuckle meant. So then when I put that community tab up, now she's on there talking about I'm making fun of the pigment of her skin. Bitch, fucking stop it. I told you was going to play victim when I fucking went there with you. I didn't start the shit, but I'm definitely going to finish it. And hell yeah, we both took jabs at each other. Fuck right, we did.
What's this whole thing about pigment of the skin? Is she trying to claim that you're like making fun of her
skin? Yes, that is what she's saying because I called her sludge knuckles.
What?
I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious?
Girl has the dirtiest hands that I've ever seen of any female on this platform. She has the dirtiest hands that is on camera. Sorry. Even Molly's hands, for as much food as she ate on camera, were never that dirty.
I mean, like, and the thing is, it's like her reaction to it is not appropriate. She could have just said, I'm working with the chickens and I just went live while I was working with the chickens. That could have been her response. But your response was terrible, and you could have just said, "Hey, I'm working on the farm. Sometimes I get dirty. I went live right away."
You want to?
Oh wow.
Look, what's good for thee, but not for me, huh? No, you wanted. Okay, you wanted to go there. We went there. I told you. So look, then I fucking do. I've numbered them. I've started numbering them. So that way we know exactly what live is about her, exactly what's going on. Well, we're reviewing it. We're 43 minutes in. And then we got Grandma Sherry coming up talking about, well, I just can't handle gang mentality. What? What? I reviewed her live just like she reviewed mine. So if that's gang mentality, then I guess she got it too, huh? Some motherfucker, man, ain't it?
Yeah, I just don't get it. I mean, and it's like, and I said this to James, and I said, you need to move on to other content because you're just going to become like fucking Laura at this point. You're just going to have a group of people that will only watch you to shit talk, basically a content creator. And you're like, I don't want to be part of the bully crew. Well, ma'am, you're getting part of the bully crew. You're getting part of a group of people that just hate another group of people. If you wanted to like remove yourself from that type of community, this is a bad way to try to remove yourself from that type of community. What you do is you do other content. You talk about other fucking subject matters and you move the fuck on. But you don't do that.
That doesn't get her the views, Kim. That doesn't bring the super chats and the views because that's boring.
Yeah. I mean,
so if she talks about
right here, they're numbered.
Her numbers rise, the money gets thrown.
Yeah, I mean, like, how is this any different? Like, let me ask you this, Jones, and how is this any different from you being, like you said, you didn't want to be part of the bully crew here, but now you're part of their bully crew trying to bully people on this side. You only changed sides. You didn't remove yourself from the game. You just basically just changed the teams, basically. That's all you've done.
They're over there acting like the hive is bullying her, yet Grain is the only one that threatened physical violence. Make it make sense. Girl, I'm saying... What the fuck? No, they do no wrong. They do no wrong. It's only everybody over here. And my subs, they go on, they talk so much shit to Jones and she's tired of it. Everybody talks shit to her. She doesn't want to be looked at like that snake bitch. Well, I mean, fuck. You said it in your own words, right? We love calling people out in their own words, eh? Okay, well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you said it on the live. I don't know why you said that on the live, to be honest with you. That's probably the worst thing you could say on the live. And it doesn't really... What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning. And I'm just like, really, I try to, Queen knows, I try to fucking just ignore you people. Like, I really do. I don't even watch your lives. She tells me, oh, do you know what they said? Nope, I don't watch them. I watch clips maybe once in a while. because I don't have enough time for this shit. You know what I mean? You think I have enough time to watch Laura, the most boring fucking stream in the world, where she tries to sell her fucking candles for the first 30 minutes?
Oh my goodness. Here, I wanted to say, let's go over that real quick. I'm glad you just said that. I'm so fucking glad you just said that. Tell me why, you guys. I'm confused on this, and I'm so glad that it was brought to attention here, because I had no fucking clue that this was even going on.
Do we have a show and tell for
My
Saturday? Do we have a Saturday morning show and tell?
Yeah, and it happened right underneath of my nose. Didn't even know it was going
By the
on.
way, I just want to explain the whole foot story, because you went into the whole foot story with, you know, when they played the clip with like Laura telling Tiffany Marie about her boyfriend's feet. What happened was, explained on Makeup Mobster, was when Laura and Makeup Mobster were friends, Makeup Mobster told Laura in confidence about that situation with the feet pictures. And Laura wasn't supposed to say shit about that. But then she decided to say that on a live stream to Tiffany Marie, throwing Makeup Mobster under the motherfucking bus. That's how much trust you should trust fucking Laura. Laura, you cannot trust. She will say things.
Yeah, people know about Laura, all about Laura.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
yeah, I got some shit to say about Laura too, but I'm gonna leave it for a more appropriate time.
Yeah, she definitely had to jump her ass up there. You know she did. She's like, oh yeah, I'm taking advantage of this.
No,
so here,
so
this is Sapphire Jules. I'll drop her link.
Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, baby.
She's playing off fucking innocent on Jones's panel with Miss Mo, and no, I'm not mean. I'm not mean. Bitch, you just had my
Talk about
name
a fraud.
all
Can we
your chat.
Can we read this ridiculous line from this person? It says, "You used to be cool. You let the brightness of the crown and your friendship bling you from seeing the truth about the company you keep. I pity you, friend. You seem like a well-rounded, smart guy. What crown? Like, I don't have an ego, sir. I just have a basically general understanding of the situation going on. And someone shared personal DMs from people, decided to use that as blackmail material against people, and is basically has a campaign with a bunch of other channels doing the exact same thing. Am I supposed to pick the snake pit or a person who's gained my trust over 2 years and basically been a friend of mine? Who am I going to pick? What side am I going to pick? The person who doesn't threaten to share DMs and doesn't threaten me but with blackmail, or the person that does threaten me with blackmail? Like, that's just a simple situation. If Queen started saying, hey, I'm going to blackmail you, B. Tim, I'd say, well, fuck off, Queen B. I'll be jumping away from you right now. I'm not going to associate with you anymore, and that's it. I don't know, General Jenny. I think you should probably, I think that's a ridiculous statement.
That's General Jenny's one that stays over in her chats. I wouldn't even take that to heart. So
yeah, it's just so ridiculous. How would you feel, General Jenny, if you had a friend?
She would be okay with it. She would be okay with letting somebody lie on her.
Let me finish.
All right with it.
Let me finish. Like, how would you feel if you were friends with someone for almost a year, you talked to them almost on a daily basis, you were cool with them, and then they decided to fuck you over that way? You gave them support, you gave them moral support, financial support, views, friendly with them, and they just fuck you for no reason. Why? Because you had a disagreement because of a video they made. Once in a while, like that happens with friends. You have disagreements about certain actions they do. But instead of talking to me or having a private discussion about it or stuff like that, she decides to do like secretly take pictures of stuff and stuff like that. That to me is just like, that's not cool, man. I didn't do that to her. I never did that to her. I never did that to any Discord I was ever a part of where I was deciding that never entered my head to think of blackmail material. Never. So the crown did not bling my eyes. It's just common sense. If someone's cool with me and is trustworthy and doesn't fuck me over, I'm going to be friendly with them. If the other side tries to fuck me over, I'm not going to be friendly with them.
She is that snake bitch. She'll tell you herself.
And she ain't above doing it again.
So there you go. There's that. But
here's my fact, is the simple fact that my name keeps getting brought up in your fucking chats. Laura, Jones, and Nunya, all of you, Willow,
Cartman, Chewy,
keep mentioning my fucking name and pull me into bullshit like I'm.
Oh, they're
being
doing that on
held
purpose.
hostage.
That's being done on purpose.
No,
Just like
no,
trying to throw
I know.
him in there.
I know. But to sit there and act like I'm being held hostage, and you got these people in other chats like, oh my God, what do we do? Leave me the fuck alone is what you do. I'm a grown-ass woman. I've told Quentin before, hey, you know what? I need a little time. I'm going through shit. It's not you. It's me. I've got construction going on. I'll see you in a week. And she accepts that. She doesn't come a week later. Hey, you still there? She waits for me to check back in.
Yeah,
So
I
stop
mean,
with
I
the
got too much
bullshit,
going on.
because
I
you
have
know
my own
what?
fucking life. I don't have time to keep track of everyone on the fucking internet, despite what you think.
Because you know what? In this place, I am just a fucking sub. Leave me the fuck alone and keep my name out your mouths. We have no pairing, no connection through a third party, nothing. Just stop. Stop.
Exactly.
Sorry, I just needed to put that out there, honey. I'm sorry if I started anything.
No, I appreciate you putting it out there. It's fucking ridiculous. And she wants to sit here and say she doesn't come for my fucking subs. Yes, the fuck she does.
I
right.
have screenshots of her egging on Laura and Laura's chat of, oh yeah, she's stuck now. Bitch, no the fuck I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm a grown-ass woman. I've got kids. I've got a husband. I've got a family. I've got home. I've got
like
animals.
I said, they're saying that shit just to, get under your skin. All it took was for somebody to come in here and say, to Nunya, you're being up Queen Bee's ass, and boom, immediately. No, I'm not.
Oh, I'm here to let them know, think what you want to think. But me and Queen, regardless if you think I'm delusional or not, we go a lot deeper than just YouTube.
I'm holding you hostage, Beatty. That's it.
Yep. She's feeding me on the regular while I'm chained up in her basement. I'm healthy. Y'all don't need to worry about me.
I'm holding you, all of you up here. You're getting held.
I'm just tired of it because I mean, you know me. I was like telling Queen, just ignore them. Just you know what I mean. And it's like
I just want. You said that. You've said that. We've even gotten into an argument over it.
Yeah, I was like, just ignore these people.
And I'm like, I'm done fucking ignoring their bullshit. I'm fucking fed the fuck up. I'm done. I'm not gonna.
You know what I mean?
I'm done.
And I'm really tired of these people. It's like, leave me. I told you, Jones. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I don't want to be associated with you. I don't want to be associated with Laura. That's why I'm never going to jump on her panel. I don't give a fuck about her. But you people keep on dragging me in to situations. The only reason I jumped up here is because my name's being mentioned. Why is my name being mentioned? I purposely fucking tried to just be like, let me just I don't want to be a part of this bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't want to really be associated with these. But she's bringing my name up. People are bringing. I'm like, just leave me the fuck alone. Really?
Same,
You're a
Tim.
waste of
That's
time.
the problem I'm having. They keep bringing my fucking name up, and I haven't done anyone. I haven't said anything out of pocket to anyone. Lord knows I have been holding my shit together.
Anyone on panel with me, or anyone that supports me, or anyone that donates memberships, or anybody they see that gives a fuck, they're definitely gonna. Come on now.
I know, but it's just a warning. Leave me the fuck alone. I am a sub.
I mean, have you noticed that, Queen, have you noticed that you don't see me jumping on Jonesins when we're talking about reviewing Jonesin? You notice I don't jump in chat shitting on Jonesin? I don't do that. There's a reason, because I want to not be associated with you. I don't watch your lives. I don't want to be associated with you at all. And I try to withdraw myself from it. And what you do, you bring my name up. Oh, B. Tim's going to be so disappointed. Don't bring my name up. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. After today, don't bring my name up, and I will not bring your name up. I do not care. I want to be left alone. Unlike you.
And I'm asking the same thing. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Seriously. I mean, what I'm telling you now. Leave me alone. Simple as that.
Why is
Looking in the mirror, gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you for supporting the Hive. And if you guys got one, make sure you tell them thank you. Who's up on panel? It's me, B Tim, Voices, and Ben Dreamin'. B Tim's been done with Johnson. Been done with her.
Yeah, I told her
Why is
last.
it that?
Yeah, you go.
Well, my question is, why is it that she can sit there and needle and needle and needle and know she's going to get a response because she's known you for a year, two years, whatever it's been, and she knows that you will only take shit for so long, and then when you respond back, and then we
play victim.
Yep. And now we're the big bad bulliers and they're the poor innocent little, well, we didn't do anything. You can't throw rocks and then hide your hands.
Yeah, and it's like, I know Cocktails, like, well, they now know that you, I mean, I don't want to really see, the thing is like, unlike Joneson, I actually liked, I was friendly with Joneson, and it makes me feel a little bit weird to go at her after I was friendly with her for a year. So I personally just want to be fucking withdrawn from her and not talk shit. And she doesn't understand that if you really don't want to be associated with someone, you don't jump in every single motherfucking chat to talk shit about someone. You withdraw yourself from that.
That's what she does. No, that's what she does.
There's a whole wide world out there of YouTube. Go have fun. Just leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you do that.
Wait a minute. I thought, wait a minute, you guys, hold on. I just had an epiphany. I thought Laura was leaving and doing her own thing. So what? She had to come back to town and get her left behinds and then now take them.
The money wasn't too good with what she was doing. Community. The money wasn't too good with what she was doing, so she came back to drama.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's the problem. It's like these people talk about they want to be left alone, but then they come back, they say shit on their lives, they say shit on their
yeah, they won't have content.
They'll say shit in the chats that are against you. And it's like, no, if you really want to step away from something, talk about other subjects. All right? Talk about, if you don't want to be part of the bully group, why even do reviews on people? Why don't you move on to, like, I don't know, true crime, trending topics, things like that.
Oh my God,
and Tribal Girl is correct. Beats him, same as Voices. When she left, you refused to talk ill of her. Yeah.
You didn't see me. You were you were upset when the shit happened with Voices. You were pretty hurt by that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
But I
know. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to bring it up because but I'm just saying he was more hurt than by anybody over here. Like he was fucking.
And I understand
that. You know what I mean?
I understand that, B Tim, and I didn't mean to disappoint you either.
Okay, it's fine.
It wasn't a personal attack on you when I walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning who I am, as crazy as that sounds. I'm still learning who I am and what I stand for. And I'm still learning that I make mistakes, even worse mistakes now that I'm sober than I did when I was drunk. At least when I was drinking, I could blame it on being a drunk. Mm-hmm. Now I just make stupid fucking fucking mistakes.
That's being a human.
I mean, even Laura, you might think, I talked about Laura. I didn't talk ill of Laura for like, I don't know, 2 months, basically. I don't know. I think it was a while. But the reason why I started talking ill about her is because the lady fucking lied about me when I was defending her on a panel. When a random panel guest came up and started talking shit about her, I defended her. And then she made a live stating how I bashed her. And Nene had to jump up to correct her. I mean, like, that's how I usually am. I usually, like, just let things but if you bring me up constantly, I'm going to start talking about you. I'm going to really start. But at this point, Joneson, just don't bother talking about me. And I will not bother talking about you. And you will go your separate way.
That's
don't
true.
Bring me up. But don't bring me up.
Laura lied about someone? Oh, my God. Yeah. Girl, Laura lies about every fucking buddy all the damn time.
Yeah,
all the fucking time, and they're over there trying to give her kudos. So she's over there going off on Capone. Capone called for her bullshit, and Capone left Laura a while back, but he called her out on her bullshit, and she was fucking pissed. So she went up and derailed fucking Joneson's live to call out Capone.
Yeah, well,
because he called her out.
Well, Capone was one of the people that said, "Don't call B Tim a pedo or something like that."
Yeah,
he was the one
stuck up for you.
Yeah. While other people in your chat were okay with that, so it's like, your chat's a vile place. It's filled with the most vilest people. I would never want to be associated with that chat because I think like typing like the letter I in it would probably get me like some sort of fucking disease or something. I don't know. It's a vile chat. Anyway, you can play the video.
Yeah. So this is Sapphire Jules. And her video is, wonder if Nunya can help me write my next script. So since Nunya is so good at speeches, I was wondering. Can she write this one? Here, let's see. But first, the receipt. When Laura asks where she's been a tragedy pimp or when she has scammed, here's an example. So I showed a few examples. Someone asked what this was all about. So here's the best way to explain it. All right, I'm going to give you guys time to read this real quick because I'm sure it's probably hard to read. Let's see if there's any way to make it bigger. I don't think there's any way to make it bigger. So basically this says here, this take this off of here.
Wow, that's a fucking insane markup.
So you buy from her at, let's see here. So you buy
$56.
$56 plus shipping.
And the other one you could buy
or
$20.
Buy direct and pay $20. Okay, so you buy direct and pay $20, or you buy it from her and you pay $56 plus shipping. Okay.
She's reselling somebody else's product.
Yeah,
right.
Which normally would be fine, but not at like a, I don't know, what is that, 100, like a 200% markup?
Yeah.
Or 300?
This is Adam's soap all over again, you guys.
Well, at least the Adam's soap was, had some details in it.
So you buy, okay, so you can pay her $148 plus shipping or buy direct for $50.
Actually, about 300% markup, actually.
Holy fuck. $148 from her or $50 from the company. Okay. Here's this one. Let's see what's this one say. You can pay $93 plus shipping or $38 direct from the company.
Yeah, usually you'd want to make it like, $50 if it's the you buy it for, but that seems a lot of money.
Yeah, JP's been getting under her skin, and it's funny as fuck. Her channel is fucking hilarious. We're going to play some of her videos. Okay, so this says on here, the person selling items is the one who is constantly trying to call out everyone else for being scammers. But it's okay for her to scam others? Typical narc. Anyone who tries to make this much of a profit from her people shows what she really thinks of them.
I just don't even understand why this didn't raise this direct sales for the company, because who the fuck is going to pay 3 times that much for something that you're going to enjoy for 5 minutes? I don't even understand how she thought that that would be a viable business model.
Okay, this says here, I was told earlier that the company removed her from selling their chocolates because her marking them up way above the, basically the market value. Not sure if it's true, but did notice she doesn't have these listed anymore in her store. I wrote to the person who posted this info and will add the proof if and when they reply back to me. I'm pretty sure she posted a screenshot. And here's the screenshot. It says, hi, thank you for contacting us and sharing this info. We do offer drop ship services, which is what you are speaking of. And we partner with a drop ship platform that allows other companies who set up a site to sell our products to customers while having us ship directly to the customer. So she must be one of the companies that have began drop shipping our items. Those prices are way above the value though. So I will reach out to the market, basically the market price. So I will reach out to see about correcting that. Thank you again for sharing this info. And if you are interested in our offerings, you can always purchase directly from us and save a lot more money than going through drop ship companies. Plus, lots of fun stuff like this, like gifts, discounts, and specials you won't find anywhere else. This is from whoever. I don't know what this emails or who wrote this or where it came from, but this is what's with this is what goes with that. Oh, this is the channel, The Real Laura Perplexed. Okay, so this is coming from the channel, The Real Laura Perplexed. I didn't realize that she was sharing another channel.
These aren't even her candles, you guys. These are products from a chocolate manufacturer, a third-party retailer.
Right. So this says, thanks to the person who emailed this along with the time she was saying stuff, so I only had to listen to a small part and laugh. Okay, Morg says, ew, it looks like a pedo symbol or Illuminati. That's not what this is, Morgs. It's a fraud alert. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. Doesn't surprise me.
Jesus Christ.
So this one says, if you learn to read and understand before you speak, Laura, I did not contact the CBD company. The screenshot of the message was given to me about a month after it happened. Your accusations are funny, though. Just like I'm Mo because she commented on a video. I don't even know her and wasn't around when whatever went on with you and her and only heard parts of it watching a few videos, but keep assuming like you always do. I'm sure now I'll be the one who called CPS on you just like the other 20 people you've accused. I've only watched you a handful of times in the past month and can't handle the cringe change of voice you do or the pounding on the keyboard. You do the most to chase people away from you, but keep building that empire that will collapse just like the others you tried building. Damn. I'm saying Laura's pissed a lot of people the fuck off. Laura ain't got no business saying shit about nobody. Her true crime is deep. Somebody threw her water in the ocean. The ocean was water.
She doesn't do true crime. She doesn't do research. She's not a true crime channel, Laura. She's not. That's just a fact. Sorry.
Still others out there that are trying to get to my door to put out. At this point, I've pretty much put out everything that I care to put out because, again, I know for a fact that there are still others out there that are trying to get to my doorstep. And frankly, anything that I can do at this point to try.
Dude, nobody's trying to get to your fucking doorstep other than to shoot you because you're a fucking liar.
Try to keep whatever anonymity is left, which I believe there's almost zero to none.
Damn, Laura. What the fuck?
Whatever anonymity is left, which I believe there's almost zero to nonsense.
Okay, this is on Call It As I See It's channel, which I don't know who Woo Woo Smokey is. I don't even know who the fuck this is. I'm not sure who she's even talking to. I don't know much about this part of the video. I don't know who that is up there with her.
Well, by looking at the thumbnail of the images, this is back when the Appalachia was acting up, so.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. It says, grab your popcorn and let's listen for some threads.
Dude, nobody's trying to get to your fucking doorstep other than to shoot you because you're a fucking liar.
Try to keep whatever.
What?
Laura,
That's real life,
if
right?
we shot fucking liars in this community, you would look like a piece of fucking Swiss cheese.
Well, damn. Not
God.
a fucking piece of Swiss cheese.
I mean,
Dude, I'm turning that into YouTube. I'm going to make a flaming piece of Swiss cheese with blonde hair and candles all around it.
I mean, is that real life to like say like someone's gonna get shot? You know? Okay, I guess that's real life. That's real life.
Shit, wow. This is your people. This is who you support, though, right? Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Do y'all also need a reminder of the more recent crap like cancer/death wishes or mocking MS? Don't get it fucked up thinking I don't have your alts with all of the threats and doxing. Scary ass punk weak excusing having if you take her there. No, she can't take what she gives out. She's 10 times lower. The shit's weak. Oh, yeah. This is Laura telling you that she's got alts and that she goes in and talks shit to people underneath of them. Let's back it up real quick. Okay, hold on. Here we go. What, Tilly? Hold on a minute, baby.
Of course I was under it.
Hold on, here we go.
Troll name.
Oh, of course she was under a troll name. Of course she was.
Of course I was under a troll name. Hold on. Now I gotta figure out what troll name it was. Gotta figure out what troll name it was.
So she has so many.
This is a 53-year-old woman that has like a legion of troll accounts. Like, just put that through your head. And she wants to be taken as a legitimate true crime channel. No, that's not the case. I highly doubt that I would go into Grizzly and be like, find out that she has 20 troll accounts to troll people in drama community. I don't think she does. I would probably don't think
don't ever compare her to Grizzly.
Okay, I know that was a terrible comparison. I know.
I mean,
you know,
like you'd be better off comparing her to Molly in true crime because the two of them together, they are the true crime.
Oh shit!
Gotta figure out what troll name it was.
Get it figured out, Laura. Figure out your troll name.
Yes, I have troll names. Yes, I have troll names.
Oh, baby, we know.
Yes, I have troll names. And I wasn't under a troll name. So why isn't it coming up here? What happened last night was I made a comment that I probably shouldn't have said, but it kind of flew off the tongue. I am known for things rolling off the tongue without thinking about it. I am also known for not remembering why I said something when I said it, or just a lot of things like that. It's no secret.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Essentially what you did, except you remembered why you said what you said. So you don't have the short-term memory issues
and
that
you
Laura does.
Acknowledged it was wrong. You
Exactly.
addressed it.
Several times at that. Several fucking times at that.
Right. So what's Laura's excuse then?
She done got one.
She has short-term memory?
She keeps going.
That things come flying out of my mouth when I don't even think about it. It's no secret that I own everything I say.
Liar.
And that I'll tell you why I said it, or yes, this is going to be my crime channel only. You know, it's not a secret that that's what I do. But I'll tell you what I don't do and what I've never done.
I don't go real life. I don't call anybody's jobs. I've never called anybody's family. I've never called anybody's family members. I've never put anyone in a threat. I've never done any of the things that Psycho is saying. There's nothing I've ever done to anybody outside of YouTube, ever. I never sent anyone a glitter bomb. I've never called CPS. I've never sent anyone anything in the mail. I've never called anyone's family. I've never called anyone's job. I mean, the list goes on of all the things I've never done.
So if my worst thing is that I fly off the mouth
Lies
sometimes.
You tell, bitch.
Okay.
I've never shown up at anybody's house. I've never driven past anyone's house. There's a lot of things I've never done. There are all these other people that clip me and go, oh my God, they've all done.
I've never done anything like that. Now, one thing I did do, in all fairness, I did ask somebody to drive by somebody's house. That I did. And I own that. We don't need to rehash that, but I own it. And that's the only thing I've ever done. I say bad words. I do. You know, thank you for reminding me. She said I threatened her. No, I never threatened you. I never said I was going to cut your throat, ever. What I did say, and this is even on the video, like the clip that she played, it starts off with, if you do this to me, then if you cut my throat, then I'm going to cut your throat, stab you, and sodomize you. That's what I said.
What?
Okay, now move on.
Yes, beats him. You want to hear that again? Hold on.
If you do this to me, then if you cut my throat, then I'm going to cut your throat, stab you, and sodomize you. That's what I said. Okay, now move on. Because I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about what I said 5 minutes after I said it. I don't know why it flowed out. I could have said, fuck you up the ass. I mean, would that have been better? Would it have been better if I said, you know, I'll take a knife and shove it up your ass? Was that better? Probably not. But that's what I wanted to say, but sodomize.
This is disgusting. Like,
oh my God.
Wait, what? And this is the motherfucker you want to sit with?
Okay.
All righty.
Yeah.
Came out first.
If I
didn't think anything of it. It just kind of flowed out. Like, get over yourself, people. The worst thing.
It kind of just flowed out.
Get over yourself, people.
Yeah, of course, when you say your line, Queen, you say something that's like not great, like a good thing to say. You know, everyone's going to make 15 lives and be like,
oh yeah, it's a big fucking thing.
But this lady literally talks about
right here says the shit fucking daily.
And then people want
to. Slim Jim gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you supporting the Hive. If you guys got one, please make sure you tell them thank you. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I mean, and this person's threatening to like I mean, what it sounds like is like raping people or sodomizing people. I mean, like, and then
She's always got to take things sexually.
Right,
like,
so
this
fucking
is
far. It's what the fuck, dude.
I mean, this is just weird.
I've ever.
And
She's
people
so.
want to. You go.
Why is she so obsessed with people's duty holes? Can you tell me that one?
Yeah.
Why? Like, next we're gonna see a butthole candle in butthole scent.
Right, Kevin said, I like how she said that, like, it's normal to sodomize someone in self-defense.
Yeah, like, bro, like that shit I wouldn't even think about if I was mad, actually. But this person says this shit, and people are like, "Well,
Go
we're gonna invite
snuggle up with your girl."
And people are like, "We're gonna invite Laura to the moral tribunal where we judge everyone based upon their bad actions." No, this lady is fucking the worst of the worst when it comes to saying shit and sometimes doing shit. And then you people like make yourself look like
she dropped it like, I mean, she got up in the middle of the night with, I mean, she just could not wait. She was so fucking excited. Oh my God, Queen Bee said something that was mean for the first time in a long time. She fucking went off. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And no one like sits
I
there
heard so many people, Jones said, I heard so many people. Who though? I read your people's comments off in their own words. So who the fuck did I hurt? If they're hurt, they need to go back and reflect on their comments then.
Yeah, and I forgot what I was saying because you kind of interrupted me. So you can keep on.
No, she's so fucking irrelevant. I'm sorry. I got a little bit of a lag though too, so I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Cappy has it perfectly. I would love to see that play out in court. Your Honor, I sodomized her because she stabbed me.
She is irrelevant, Jackie, and that's the only way she becomes relevant is to basically say fucked up things, and then people talk about it. And then she gets views, and then she just basically talks about other people. She is not interesting. She's not smart. She doesn't cover anything other than drama. She's like a piss poor drama channel, to be honest with you, because she mostly just advertises her candles in the beginning. She gets into the subject matter, and then when she runs out of materials, she just starts reading the chat. Just reading the chat for like 20 fucking minutes. And it's like, man, that is fucking boring. That is the most boring shit ever.
You forgot one, B. Tim, because halfway through the middle of her doing all of that, then she bitches about Queen Bee, who supposedly never pays attention to her chat and isn't on panel on the regular. So you forgot that part of her rant.
Yeah, Jackie, I did take that advice. I didn't talk about it for a month and a half, and the lady was still reviewing me. But the lady reviewed a debate about a true crime case that had nothing, that she had no idea about. She had no clue about. And she invited the Glare on. And the Glare made himself look like an even bigger fool because he said he wanted to separate himself from the drama community and jumps on Laura's panel.
I will say that everybody being mentioned here, we have tried and really pushed for just ignoring them, icing them out, moving on. We were into true crime stories and different kind of things going on around the world. And they just started up with short after video after short. Like, why? If you say you want to be let go, we let you go. Or Queen let you go.
Didn't let your ass go. I don't even know. Fuck. I done told you many times to get the fuck gone. No, that's not what you wanted to do. And you want to sit here and put that off on me. You need to put that shit off on your motherfucking self.
I know what it is, Queen. They're pissed off that you didn't call him a taxi or an Uber or a Lyft or something to send them on out. You made them walk down the driveway and get on about their way. That's what it is. They're all just mad.
Yeah, it's just so stupid at this point. And it's like, just shows it. And it's like, people just let Laura on these panels to lie, and then it's like, okay, and then they act like, well, you're talking about Laura.
Well, Laura only went up there to attack Capone, that's all.
Yeah, I mean, the guy is a sub, number one. The guy wants to be left the fuck alone. He's in the sub. He's just basically a sub at this point, and you still go at him. This guy, you know what I mean? It's like really kind of fucked up.
It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. She won't let Capone just go on and live his life like they will not. Queen just go on and move on with her content.
Right. Look, we went live about a bunch of other shit. They counted anytime something was said about them, they counted that as an entire fucking live against them. Talking about they did 15 live, we did 15 lives. Bitch, where? Bitch, where?
And how do you feel like?
I'll review her shit. You know what though? We're wasting this fucking bullshit. I've got a live. We're gonna set. I'll set my shit up, and I gotta fucking. Oh my God, we only got fucking 40 minutes into that bullshit ass hour fucking live, so I still have to go over that tonight. This is what I'm saying. Like I really don't want to have to review her fucking goofy ass, but I'm done with the fucking lies. So I'll review it every fucking time, every goddamn day. I don't give a fuck. You want to sit there and cry that you're done now? You're done now. Okay, so now you want to be done when I pull a you on you. Oh, no, bitch. No.
Her done is have a bad mouth. Okay. That's the worst thing I've ever done. I think I'm doing pretty fucking good, really. So, okay, let's move on. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on that, but it just kind of hit me. And Carson, believe me, now there's going to be a clip that I said that. Believe me, it happens, but sorry. And
so let me pull up my own cycle.
What does this say?
But the more trolls that come on the site, the more I see where people are from.
So here she's going to tell you when you buy a candle from her, when you go on her site, she knows where you're from and she can tell where you're from. And this is a veiled threat here.
So I want to thank them for that. Every time a troll comes over, I can see their address. So thank you very much, trolls. I appreciate it.
I'm calling this bad
Trolls
business
that are actually
practice.
giving her business.
If you go onto her website, she says that she can find out your address, where you live, who you are, so she can track you. What kind of business model is that, Laura? You're tracking your customers? So if you buy a candle, then she actually has your physical address. And if you visit her website, she can find your region, your internet provider, and what other information she collects. To do what, Laura? What do you do with it?
But the more trolls that come on the site, the more I see where people are from. So I want to thank them for that. Every time a troll comes over, I can see their address. So thank you very much, trolls. I appreciate it.
Do you see what that is,
Somebody
you
else is giving her
guys?
death threats, and she's going to call the police and lawyers, and we've never heard anything about this. But she tells you, she might as well just tell you where she lives, and she's done that. She doxes herself. She tells you her name herself.
Sorry,
So
go ahead.
do you guys know what that was? That was the Summer Wells candle that she made, put on her website, and was selling it for $25 a candle. But she said she didn't do that, right? Well, then how is it that somebody has screenshots of that candle on your website to order?
And that's probably when the most people were checking in on it to see if it was there. And
Look what Rose Grain said. I'll have Nunya give her an unwanted lecture. I'm fucking cracking up. She needs an unwanted lecture. That's what she does need. Hold on. She looks up people's homes to see the value. Why does she care, Susie? Why does she give a fuck about people's homes? And Science Girl said she absolutely did do that. I believe she did. I believe she absolutely did.
This is all herself. It's on her channel. This is her speaking. I didn't make her up. Like, she's actually telling you who she is. She's doxed her house. She's doxed everything about herself. Like, nobody has to look her up, I don't imagine. I don't look people up, so I could care less where else she lives, what she does. But she is, if I'm wrong, but she's doing a pattern. Those kids that live at that house must be absolutely terrified. They would be. They really don't know what's going to be on the other side of that door, because the attraction that she brings to herself. She's bringing all this attraction to herself. She's super focused on bringing it in. Like, she's asking people to pretty much do it. Really, she's picking a sentence out of a chat or a comment or a phrase that somebody said. Maybe something bad's going to happen. She couldn't even have been talking about you. Like, something bad is happening. The world's got a pandemic. So yeah, something bad happens every day. It's not all centered around you. So right now you've got it so that your kids are scared, you're scared, the dogs are scared. So maybe Laura, no, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
But this is the third time that I've seen you do this. Stage an emergency. Now, I saw a couple clips in the chat or whatever floated by. I did take a picture, but whatever. Saying, well, maybe Laura should, be sent to a hotel for the weekend to keep her kids and herself safe. Well, then I got thinking, what's a long weekend down there? That makes sense. Laura's going to be all afraid. She's been on 2 panels. She got makeup.
So I just want to make a public announcement that if I end up dead, everyone knows where to go to, and I will inform my brother, my family, and everyone else. It has been over a week since I brought you guys a video, or actually I think it's like a week tonight. So my apologies, but I am in the midst of a huge website for a celebrity poker star.
Slim Jim with the $10 super sticker said so many YouTube are morally bankrupt and thrive in that depravity. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, what's this whole thing? Just one thing. I mean, like when the whole situation, when you said your thing, your comment, what did Laura do? She immediately jumped on that bandwagon and then proceeded.
Yeah, she immediately went live.
And then she,
and then 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit. She fucking, oh my god.
Yeah, and she made and she was like, I'm gonna make the candle about it. I'm like, what?
Well, hold on, B-Tim, because you got to put it all into context. It was the night before she was having her port placed. And instead of getting the proper rest that you need before surgery, she was so amped up and almost went live in the middle of the night to call this out because she had Queen Bee.
Like, that's just weird to me, man. Like, that's absolutely weird. And if people don't see that's like a manipulation tactic by this group of people, I don't know what I can tell you. I mean, like, it's clearly a manipulation tactic by this group of people that have their own agenda because they just don't like someone and they're willing to do anything to get one up on them. And it's fucking weird. It shows that they lack any sort of like a line that.
Oh, when somebody's as vile as fucking Laura, she can, what in her infamous words, she can sit down with this bullshit and shut the fuck up.
That's Laura?
Way fucking, yeah, that's Laura.
I thought that was like someone making fun of her with a wig on, or to be honest with you.
No, that Appalachia was messing up. I'm guessing that's when she does these wigs. That's her thing. I don't know. I wasn't around back here, so I don't know.
I thought it was I thought it was someone.
That's back from the Appalachia days when she was wearing her bad wigs and shit because she was having an Appalachia flare.
In the middle of.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I wasn't even around when this video was fucking made. I have no idea how long ago it was. But this is, I mean, that's how long she's been doing vile shit before I ever came to this platform. She's been saying nasty shit.
Tournament after tournament, the WSOP is next month, so I apologize. I'm probably going to be another couple of days without a video, so I'm warning you now. But I also want to say that if I end up dead or you absolutely never hear from me again, or you see rumors that.
Oh, she doxes somebody here. Let me skip past this.
Oh, okay. What's new?
And I will inform my brother, my family, and everyone else.
Yeah, so she doxes his ass out. I'm gonna just skip through that because what's this say here? She has threatened the bro, her FBI guy, and lol suits, C&Ds, and exiled herself. How many X's the victim, right? So why is it still that way for her?
Well, never let a good tragedy go to waste. That's Laura's moral motto. Saying, never let a good tragedy go to waste.
.com.
Always a victim. Saying foul things from behind a screen. Using the internet to send a threat. Because she's pushed to the point of losing her shit, yet she has been doing what she calls drama for longer than I've had this account. I don't know what kind of females y'all have around you, but I don't know anyone sexually deviant and violent in nature like her. That shit isn't cute. Fucking creeps me out. But I don't care about me, it's everyone else. People have a right to their anonymity unless they threaten your life. Then you should know what to do. And it's not take it into your own hands. That is the real meaning of not fucking with crazy. Now, I'm well aware of what I'm dealing with. Again, I'm good. I just think this bitch and anyone like her are bitch ass as fuck.
When that shit reads out, it's fucking funny. Miss Voodoo with the $10 super sticker. Boom! Lyra, you suck. And you do. Anyhow, though, look, if you guys are not subbed up to Sapphire Jewels, that's her. This is her channel here. Let's see. I'm gonna get this. Copy this link. All right, here's Sapphire Jewels. Make sure you guys go sub up to her. There's her link. This one is JP's link, and she's almost to 1,000 people. She's at 917. So make sure y'all go sub up to her. She does funny parody videos, and they're fucking hilarious. We're gonna go watch a couple.
It's weird. I mean, it's just weird, man. Like
We gotta
you know,
get some fucking good laughs in, and these are fucking hilarious.
Just like, you know, I mean, an interesting thing is like, you know, Laura, and I'm going to be saying Laura a couple of times. So just for those recording it, so they can make their little clips about me mentioning her name, make sure I'm going to say it a couple more times. Laura says that she doesn't like people stalking her, making videos, but she constantly makes videos about you to the point where, you know what I mean? It's just
non-fucking stop.
Practice what you preach. If you, I mean, like, it's like stalkish fucking behavior. And it's like, it just shows that you're so lack of substance and an ability to actually create content that you have to just talk about, you know, to do that. I mean, if you call Queen Bee a tragedy leech, then you're a fucking parasite of that fucking leech, living off the excrement of the fucking leech.
Oh, here, yeah, this is important to watch too, yeah.
You dirty little gutter rat. First, I wanted to come here and show you that, yep, I'm a real human being. I'm a real human being, Laura.
Human being.
Second, just wanted to let you know that I got a little piece of info that you're trying to get people to go real life on me. Not very smart, sweetie. Not very smart. And you don't scare me. Just to let you know. All right? So you just have the most beautiful day, all right? Okay. Stay triggered. Bye. Hey, Laura.
She tried to get somebody to go real life on JP because she made a video. One video.
Yeah. Yeah, and she doesn't
And
quite
that's
understand.
how far people take it. It's disgusting.
Well, I mean, Laura doesn't understand the concept of Barbara Streisand effect. It's like, you know, you're better off just ignoring that motherfucker and then just like, you know, but because she brings attention to it, oh, guess what? People got to sub to her now. Congratulations. You played yourself. In the famous words of DJ Khaled, you played yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Hey. I wasn't gonna go live today, but I just heard 10 seconds of MM's video when I was on my way home from the Boiled Peanut Palace. And I just want to say one thing. Can you say obsessed? Can you say stalker? Bitch, sit down. Is somebody triggered? Pull up juice. Is somebody triggered? Aww. I stand on what I said. I stand on what I do. I own my shit wholeheartedly. Can you say the same? Can you say that you stand on what you say? Can you go live and talk about all the things that you've done? No, you can't. And why not? Because you're a liar. You are a liar. If you think that sitting there and playing videos of me being racist and me being an attacker of domestic violence survivors and videos of me at a wake are gonna make me feel bad about myself, bitch, please. I am very secure on who I am. I know what I've done. I know who I am. And I know what kind of person I am. You think that that's gonna do it? You think that you're gonna trigger me? I'm not even triggered. This isn't triggered.
Damn.
She's fucking funny. JP is funny as hell.
Please.
And she sounds just fucking like her, don't she? She sounds just like her.
So I wasn't gonna stay live long. I just wanted to say that. I'm gonna go live when I get home. I just couldn't even wait the 1.5 minutes to pull into my driveway. I could not. I had to go live. I had to hit the live button. Let me see. Right. Yeah, exactly, True Texan. I don't fucking know why.
True Texan.
Exactly. I agree. All right. Well, I'm gonna get these. I got 2 20-pound bags of boiled peanuts that I gotta lug in the house. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll go live later. Okay, guys. So just thanks for hearing my rant, and I will talk to you, beautiful people, later. All right. Bye.
Is it true that she eats
All right,
boiled?
bye. Yeah, she does. She loves boiled peanuts.
That's nasty.
Yeah, they're all mushy and gross.
Salty, mushy, soggy balls.
Boiled peanuts. I didn't even think people actually ate boiled peanuts, to be honest with you.
Yeah, she talks about eating them. Yuck. Boiled peanuts are gross.
Yeah, it sounds gross, man. Like, well, if you wanted something that was like creamy, why don't you just have peanut butter? Like, and it doesn't taste like shit. I'm just saying, boiled peanuts sounds nasty. Sounds something I would probably not even eat during an apocalypse, actually.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm gonna pass on the boiled peanuts. I'll stick to my edamame. Thank you.
You don't want to have boiled peanuts?
No, I would not want boiled peanuts. Voodoo likes boiled peanuts, but I don't like boiled peanuts. But like, you can say it's a Southern thing, Miss Voodoo, but she's from
It
New
might
York.
be. I mean, it really might be. I mean, there's people that talk about boiled peanuts. I've never had them. I don't want to have them. I don't think that's anything I'd really like to try.
Like, geez Louise, man, who wants to, like, like if you're from New York, you want to have like maybe like Nova Scotia salmon with your cream cheese bagel or something in the morning with a cup of coffee. If you're like, you can eat meat. But I'm just saying, like, that's what probably I would eat in the morning. Just
You guys listen, I gotta change the subject real fast. JLR was live this morning from the border and had 6,000 people in his chat watching him.
Oh, dude.
At the border.
He's been averaging between 4,000 and 8,000 in his lives. He's had as many as 10,000 in there.
Little
covering
fucking
that
chumps
border
out here killing it and shit. Standing at the border. I'm like, are you serious?
Well, I mean, like, JLR,
taking on all the stray dogs.
Yeah.
Dude, I would rather him harass
dogs
and immigrants coming through at the border. I would rather he harass them than neighborhoods and the innocent parts of a family.
I don't know, man. I think he's risking himself a little bit. Like, imagine if he accidentally films like a cartel member coming through, and then suddenly we're gonna fucking, I don't know.
We don't. That's no longer our problem.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna. I would not want to be filming near the border, to be honest with you, because you might accidentally catch like the cartel coming through, smuggling shit, and then you're like, oh shit, they got like a hit on you, and now you got to run out of the fucking area. I don't know. I would not want to do that. But anyway,
Blue Bonnet said, "Stop saying stuff like that, voices."
Anyway,
I don't know. Like, I would rather him do stuff like that. I would rather him do stuff like that than I'm okay with it.
Well, I think he just ignores like a lot of the BS stuff. But I think he's just doing other content, basically, and that's what you're supposed to do. And I think that's fine. But yeah. I think it's good that he does other content. I mean, but that's a classic example of just ignoring BS and then just moving on to other things,
Yeah, he honestly, hold on, somebody just sent me a PayPal. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And a Cash App. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure I tell you guys, like I said, I won't bring up your names, but thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, boys, you didn't mean that by the harassing of immigrants. You just mean like he just films in the border. Just that's it. Right.
I said harassing dogs.
Oh, okay. Dogs, you meant. Okay. Well, still, don't harass the dogs. Don't harass the dogs or immigrants. That's just, I'm sure you just misspoke. He's covering the convoy. He's covering the convoy at the border? Oof. He's a clown and should leave people alone, period. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, it's like, you know what his situation is? Is that the audience tries to choose what will grow. So if people don't like it, then they can just simply not watch. But the thing is, it's like you can comment a lot about that. Yeah. I think hopefully, I think Voices misspoke. I think that's the situation. Anyway, I wonder how he got from point to point so fast. I don't know. That's a question I've asked myself for over a year.
Let me see here. Let me pull his shit up real fast.
Yeah.
He is at 151K. That's what he's at now. No wonder someone, is so jealous of him.
Well, he's doing exactly what she wants to do. Let's just say that.
Right. Well, what she thinks she's going to do. Look, so here we go. Live Eagle Pass, okay? 58,000 views. He's making probably good money on this. He probably really is making.
I don't know. I don't think he's getting any good ad revenue. I don't think he gets shit for ad revenue. But he probably, if he has memberships, does he have memberships? No, I don't. Does he have memberships?
Yeah, pretty sure he does. Yeah, because it says join.
So he might get good memberships and donations and stuff like that.
Media, press, and JLR. These are hidden. He's got little custom emojis. It looks like it's got here's his press pass. Your press level.
Press pass.
And then the JLR level at $9.99.
I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, like for price wise, but whatever. The guy is just simply
look at him. I can't help but get a good laugh out of his ass when he does that with his finger pointing in his wave. I'm fucking done, son. Look.
Jeez Louise, man.
Texas, outside Shelby Park. Oh, a different scene. They have completely now blocked off the road from any vehicle traffic in front of Shelby Park.
I mean, I can't really hate on this because I'm sure. I'd probably watch a little bit of this if I was because I'd be interested in like a bird's eye view, like an in-person view of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like this would probably make me interested in watching actually. So I can't really blame people for watching this, to be honest.
Right. Well, and I mean, he ain't harassing people.
It's
He's not
real life news. Yeah.
Look, they got the dog sitting there on guard right there, boy.
I just had like the image that he was like in the middle of the desert, like just filming at a moment. I was like, but this
look
seems
at him with
the
the shadow. Look at his shadow to the far right. You can see him. He's holding his phone up. Look at him.
Bro, where's your stick, man? Like you need to be more professional. You need like that, like when those anti-Scientology guys, they have like thing attached to their chest. Like, man, he must have some really good upper body strength to be holding that phone for like 7 hours a day.
I wonder why he doesn't have a gimbal. I wondered that if he, you know what I mean, like to hold it or whatever.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. He is in front of the border wall.
He's got people that do interviews and shit with him, but.
Are you guys the medicine?
Yes, the alternative.
What
we brought coffee.
Yeah, what's going on? Who you guys represent? Like what?
We're just coming down to give coffee to the guys that are working down here.
Gotcha. Where'd you come from?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. What do you guys do? Like what is your organization?
See, he does like real life interviews right there. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why he's got 6,000 people watching him. Then I mean, like just simply doing content people want to watch.
We do hormone replacement therapy, and we serve a lot of law enforcement, so that's why we're at the front line.
Gotcha, because I saw your big vehicle come in, and I said I gotta go talk to them and see who they are.
Awesome.
Everything. Thanks for being out here.
Nice meeting you.
They're gonna bring them coffee.
Hey guys, I was wondering if we could serve y'all some hot coffee.
Yeah. Travel Girl says he's doing a good job. Guards talk to him, helping them the whole different vibe, being very respectful. Yeah, and it's paying off for him. He's getting views.
Well, maybe he's found his niche now. You know what I mean? Maybe he's found his thing. You know.
Well, he's covering something that you don't see anywhere else. He's got a great thing at what he's doing because you see any other media around there covering this? Nope.
No, not really.
He's
I
giving
mean,
you
not,
a bird's eye view of what's going on in this section. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it.
I don't
is he
see
the
any
only
issue.
one out there? I mean, I see there's
Yeah.
other people. Like you see other people, like it almost looks like little stragglers here, like here and there. But
Yeah, I mean, like,
Good
I
morning.
don't think this is like anything
What's your
bad
name?
so
My name's
far.
Tyler. How you doing?
Hi, Tyler. We got 5,000
This
people
guy's a
watching.
legend right here.
How are
You've
you?
had the best on-the-ground coverage of this situation I've seen out here.
Thank you.
I've been taking notes, just watching.
Thank you, Tyler.
We
Who
want
are
to
you
come
with?
down here. I'm here with my cameraman Blake.
Are you guys like a YouTube?
We have a
or-
YouTube channel.
What's
yeah.
your name?
Tyler Oliveira.
Tyler.
Yes, we were in El Paso, 9 months ago when Title 42 was expiring. We're just in New York. So we wanted to come down here and see if this inflow is still happening, but it seems to be pretty halted.
Under control here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, some.
You know what I
some
just
people
thought of
crossing
something,
a little bit
Queen?
north. Kamado, Normandy, which is.
Crane, I just thought of
Yeah,
something
yeah.
funny. Imagine if like Dolly sees this and he sees like the amount of views he has. He's like next live. He's like, I'm going down to the border, guys. And he's just like, driving
no,
his
look,
car.
yeah, have you paid attention to Dolly at all? Have y'all watched his shit? He just was at a fucking place where a car went off the damn fucking pier or whatever.
Oh, fuck.
Here, let me show you guys. Yeah, he was. Hold on, hold on. Let me
He's
put
like,
this on real quick.
he's probably watching JLR. He's like, man, I need to tap into this research.
Well,
We
they
need
all
more
are.
resources.
They've all
Yeah.
been watching JLR. Now they're all trying to take his, you know what I'm saying? Like they're all trying to basically
Yeah.
take his advice, you know what I'm saying? Or like, do what he's doing,
Well,
follow in
yeah.
suit,
Yeah, we're gonna have to send Cappy down there. Cappy, we're
This
gonna
is
have
probably
to send
one
you
of
down.
the biggest turnarounds of a YouTuber I
No.
think I've ever witnessed.
No, because he doxed the fuck out of Menace to Sobriety. So
No.
he ain't changed shit. He just got more subscribers.
Yeah, he just changed content because it was more successful to do this than just do the normal stuff. You know what I mean? Like he just, he doesn't like the thing about JLR is like he doesn't really have much of a personality. He's more of like, and that probably works for him when he's just filming in like the
Right.
stuff.
Well, because he
when you're-
doesn't have to have more than, just a few minute conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like he's good at like this, what not inserting his personality too much, but when it comes to like interviews or talking about true crime, it's like, doesn't really have much of a draw on that. So he found another like a niche for him. He finally found one. But he hasn't changed, he just changed content basically. I guarantee you if that's just my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. But I'm just expecting Dolly now to be driving down to like the border right now with PJ ready to film this. Be like, okay, guys, we're gonna have to come down here because I know for a fact, Dolly, if he could get 6,000 people in his live chat doing this, he'd be down here all day. He'll buy like a little lounge chair just to sit in front of there.
Well, he did. He got 9,000 views on his live that he just did.
Yeah.
Oh, here's this one right here, live from the car being pulled out of the water in Virginia Beach. Now there's okay. So he's like boots on the ground. He went down here to go check and see like
Here anyway, you can't get water park.
Okay, I thought he was gonna be down there. Okay, here it is. So a car drove off. I'll go find the news clip real quick. But a car drove off the pier, just drove right off of it.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
don't know if there was I don't know if it was in the car. I have no idea. If there was anyone injured or anything. You know what I mean? Like,
Generally, cars don't drive on piers, do they? I mean, I live in a landlocked state, so I don't know.
no, they don't. It says here we go. So raw footage of car driving off Virginia Beach fishing pier 7 days ago. I'm pretty sure this is it, right? News about the Virginia Beach fishing pier. Footage of captures car driving off at the pier as cops struggle to recover the vehicle. Pretty sure this is what happened. Like this is the.
Is he about to drive off the edge? Oh my god. No way. Dude, no. Is he about to drive off the edge?
You can barely see the car. I don't know if you guys can see the taillights in there, but you can see it right in the
Yeah.
middle. If you look up from like the says, you know, the letters he was, it says he was a drive hostage down here on the bottom. So if you look at the letter D and you look directly up, you'll see the car. You'll see the vehicle. That's where it's at. Directly above that D. You can barely see it, but you hear her say, oh, Virginia, the guy died. Oh my. Yeah.
That's
It's
terrible.
so this
Was
is
this
what he was.
was this
this
like
is-
was this like an unliving event, like where he just, you know, like, or
I
was he
don't
on
know.
some sort of substance?
I really
They're
don't
saying
know.
in chat that it was on purpose.
Oh, jeez. I know it's a silly question, but sometimes I don't know if he's like on drugs or something, and his mind's off, or it is intentional. You know what I mean? Like,
I think they thought he was maybe pulling up there for like fishing or something, and then it just kept going because she's like, oh my God, is he going to drive off of it? And you hear her do that. And it's like, he's already off of it by then. I mean, like, this is how fast it goes. It's 13 seconds.
No way.
He says, no freaking way. No, you know, no fucking way. But he's right there at the end. This only is for 13 seconds. That's how quick this was. Then you see the taillights right there at the very end, and we're on a normal speed.
Dude, no.
And it just drops right in. Here's where I guess a closer up of it. Good God. This is so
Look at him braking. Look at him hitting the brakes.
oh, by the way, I think
anyhow, so that's what
you go.
So this is I'm sorry. So this is what Dolly was covering with his coverage of heels, like heels on the ground. You know, boots on the ground, whatever coverage he's doing. This is where he's at with his you know, recording. All the news people were up there.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to point out that Burnt Toast posted something that you might be interested in the community post.
Okay. Well, let me go see real fast. Oh, shit. A throwback to 2021 when Laura called me, Crude AF, and BX and then lied about it. For those who are new to my channel, this is where the BT is a 600-pound kangaroo joke came from.
And it's like a 2-minute video.
Toast, buddy.
When have you ever heard me deny doing stupid shit? That would be a hard never. Never. Easy, are you kidding me? Are you dumb? I've owned everything I've ever done. Everything. I've never denied anything I've ever done. Ever.
Oh, wow.
Ever. The one that wasn't highlighted that I happened to catch was Diaper Boy Eric, who says, makeup mobster. She called Burnt Toast crude as fuck BX Beast Boy pedos. Please tell me when I ever called him a pedo. I would love to know when I called him a pedo, Diaper Boy. Yeah. Please show that proof that I called any of them pedos. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll be waiting a long fucking time. Because again, you're a fucking liar, Eric. So your little 200 is like nothing. I chose to get out of the drama, so go away. But like I say, when these pedos can pull my numbers that I pull when I do content, then they can be on my level. Until then, bye-bye. Carry on. I got nothing for them. So anyway, who is ready for some murder?
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. Yet you just tagged me. Okay. She said you were already tagged in the original tweet. She didn't actually tag you separately. Do you not know how Twitter works? How long do I let these losers think they're calling me out? That shit is the funniest thing I've ever heard. They really don't know me, but hey, I'll play with them a little longer. Silly little boys and girls. Liked by Serene, Marie, and Perplexed. She likes her own fucking post.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't with stupid people. Everyone knows if you do drama and talk shit about people, you will get 300 to 900 people in your live shows. When you talk about movies, you get 100 to 200. People are too stupid for me, like for real.
Not true. I've seen Queen get like 400 to 500 when she just talks about true crime. Just
right. I was gonna say just because people don't fucking like you.
Yeah.
Liked by Perplexed and Serene, which is probably one of her, you know.
And that person's blocked. The kangaroo.
Who has like 1,000 subs and only makes straight. Burnt Toast is a voice from Australia who doesn't show her face, who has like 1,000 subs and only makes videos about me. Do you really think I give a shit about her? You motherfuckers have been trying to take me down for years. You got nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So you want to come at me, bitch? You better show your face. Because you're probably a 600-pound, jealous fucking Australian that has no life, that decided, hey, let me make a channel. You're a fucking nobody. So if I say that you're a loser, I must be a loser.
Wow.
Wait, what? Did you just say if I say you're a loser, I must be a loser? So she just said that?
She fucked up her sentencing. Yeah, she caught herself that one.
Fucking nobody. So if I say that you're a loser, I must be a loser.
So if I say you're a loser, I must be a loser. That's what she says.
Well, at least she got one
Is she
thing to
not- Is she that bad at picking accents?
Yeah.
I mean, like, Burnt Toast doesn't sound Australian at all.
Not even a little bit. What the fuck is she doing? See what I'm saying? You guys, she got a whole ass pattern.
By the way, that aged like fucking milk. That thing about her only having 1,000 subs and her being irrelevant and stuff like that. And now Burnt Toast is like almost 15,000 subs and gets
killing it.
1,200 people in chat. While Laura can only time that she actually breaks a few hundred is when she talks shit about Queen Bee. But heavens forbid she talks about true crime, she gets like maybe like 50 people, maybe watch her. I don't know, maybe 100. That age like fucking milk.
And Burnt Toast, like, in my opinion, is just so highly respectable to all comments. She doesn't get down and dirty. And no, we're just going to ignore that one. We're going to ignore that. And just her overall presence is something I like to see. I'm here to just do this. We can have fun or you can leave.
Anyway, Queen, I gotta skedaddle. I'll see you around.
All right, baby. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Man, Scientology shit is going off. They got all kinds of shit going on.
I watched some girl the other day, like, going and buying for rent signs to put them out in front of the Scientology.
Oh
building.
my god, that's Jessica Palmadessa. She's fucking funny as hell. She definitely did. She went out, put like for sale signs up in there on the buildings.
Like, I was so tempted to type in her chat and be like, hey girl, here's what you need to do from one crafter to another. These are the items you need to get. Easy.
I'm looking for the
and the Kansas City 3 toxicology stuff came back.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day over here. Normally, I don't bring this bullshit over here. Normally, it's on the Hive channel. But like I said, I mean, I'm too far behind. I can't keep up with the bullshit. I can't keep up with this, dealing with this, and then fucking keep up with the fucking snake shit bullshit.
Well, you know, now we're big old mean bullies. You know, they.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Here's the thing that pisses me off. Well, here's the thing that pisses me off. You poke and you poke and you poke and you poke. And then when you finally get snapped back at, now we're too mean because that's how we responded. Sorry. You don't don't get to say that. You just don't.
I think they got Chris on a Hellcat. I think they got him on a ban. Let me see here. Let me see. I think they let me see here. Because that Streets with LA, he's been dealing with their bullshit too. Let's see here. Here's Jessica. Yeah, pulling up the for sale signs. But these people, I mean, they have a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? Like they went through a whole lot. But yeah, here she goes with the signs where she starts putting them out. She goes and buys them and then puts them all over the. They
end up selling the building.
But you know, they do come out there and you know what I mean? Like they do fuck with them. Have y'all been watching the Crumbly case? Has anybody been watching that? I really want to go over that. I think I'm gonna start that.
No,
What
I
up,
haven't.
Rude? How you doing, man?
Is that the Oxford shooter?
Yeah, and like the parents that were charged.
Yes.
I think if they start charging more parents for the shit that their kids are doing, that it you know what I'm saying, parents would pay a little more fucking attention to what their kids are doing, and you know what I mean, like take it a little more seriously.
When you think about when we very first
Kids are in a
talked
whole
about
different
it,
world now, you know.
Right. Well, when you think about when we very first talked about it, there was verifiable proof from the get-go that the kid had already been sent home once before, and like the parents were on social media posting that they bought him said firearm. That right there, and he's not old enough to have it. That right there shows irresponsibility, in my opinion. And like
KCG, hold on, baby. She's saying I'm guessing that QB can't hear the chat. No, baby, I can't hear the chat anyways. What is there something you want to tell me that I'm missing? I didn't see your comment. I've been trying to keep out a watch though. Hold on. I watched BT Crude Benny during Petito case. I was post-op from the transplant. Was so distracting. It was wonderful. Well, good, baby. I'm glad it was. I'm glad it was. The bullshit will never stop the more it's talked about, though. That's the problem. Yeah, that's exactly right. And like I said, you want to scream that you're done, you're done, you're done. You don't want to do this. You don't want to back and forth. Well, you sure the fuck had your whole ass fucking live, did a whole ass fucking panel. Come on, man. I'm not with the bullshit. Now I respond, so I'm worse than Savage. Shut the fuck up with that.
Of school shooter Ethan Crumbley, with the jury seeing video of the moment his parents arrived at the police station and came face to face with their son. The boy's mother was asking a simple question.
It's the shocking moment the parents of school shooter Ethan Crumbley confront him for the first time after he murdered 4 students.
And see, you know what? This right here, because he messaged his mom and his mom said, don't do it. Which tells me they've already had that conversation or he's threatened it. Literal Davis fam, they are all pathetic over there with their coordinated outrage for views. Yeah, I'm so fucking done. I'm so over the bullshit. So fucking over the bullshit. I like Savage. I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's in any way, shape, or form anybody to say, well, you're worse than Savage. I don't think Savage is fucking, what the fuck? Not everybody can be as good and as perfect as Jonesy and Chewy. Okay? Or sorry, Cartman and Chewy. Not everybody can be as fucking perfect as y'all. Okay? Just putting that out there.
But the only thing he cared about was his cat, Dexter, apparently named after the fictional serial killer in the Showtime TV series Dexter. James and Jennifer Crumbly had just been told by cops that their son gunned down the students at his high school outside Detroit. They're taken to see their son, and there he was, handcuffed to the wall. He avoids making eye contact with them.
I don't think we need to have so many questions right now.
As the brief encounter ends, Ethan is only concerned about his cat, Dexter. His father is distraught and sobbing. His mother is truly upset by his lack of emotion. Video of the bizarre confrontation was played for the jury at the trial of Ethan Crumbly's mother, who's charged with manslaughter, the first time a parent has been tried for killings committed by their child.
Yeah, so this right here, I know this case is kind of long and it's drawn out and there's not like a lot going, like there's, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get into it. This case though this one right here will become case law.
It's a landmark case. Absolutely. Yeah. It's a landmark. It's going to
first
set
time
new
a parent has ever been charged with their actions, the children's actions, their child's actions. Hold on. KCG says, Queen Love, I had mentioned that Rabbit's last video with the Scientology girl who was essayed, and it might be a good video to look into later. Yes, you know what? But that was a personal story. So, from someone in Scientology. So I didn't really want to share too much of it because it's not really my story to share. You know what I'm saying? But I will direct people over there. Rabbit, Down the Rabbit Hole News, has done an excellent job covering the Scientology. So if you guys want to look into it or you want something to watch or whatever, go over there and check out Down the Rabbit Hole News. She's done a very good job, like a really good job. So, but anyways, here, I'm going to go back to this real quick.
Her boss, Andrew Smith, told the jury about the moment she learned there was an active shooter at the school.
I heard some loud commotion outside my office, like yelling, and I saw her racing down the hall.
Later, she texted him, OMG, Andy, he's going to kill himself. He must be the shooter. Ethan did it.
Ethan Crumbly was sentenced to life in prison without parole. His parents have been in jail for more than 2 years awaiting trial, unable to make the $500,000 bond. Mr. Crumbly's trial is set for March.
Yeah, so there's been hold on, let's see. I think she should be released with time served. There are too many other factors that could have prevented this. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I mean, do you think parents should be charged and held accountable for their kids' actions? What do you guys think?
Well, the other part of that is then if you're going to do that with the parents, then the school that missed the signs, because you as a parent, if your child goes to school, you as a parent entrust the school with protecting your child just like you would, correct? So, I mean, in my opinion, if they like part of it, I totally am on board with. However, then the flip side of that is then you're opening yourself up to then teachers and all of that. I think it's going to have to be a case by case basis, in my opinion.
Yeah, it could be a slippery field of friends. And I mean, when your children go to school, they're at school more than they are home. So signs should be sought by not only the parents, but by those in the school trained to know them. Because every case I have, he was weird, he was quiet, he stayed to himself. Well, why are we not picking up on these signs and actually interacting with these children of what's going on? Everybody waits until after, and it's just like, oh, yeah. We kind of knew it was coming, but no.
Chronicles of the Oblivious makes a great point. I think that was like, I wasn't quite sure, so that's why I stayed very open. They bought him the gun, knowing that he was mentally
Did they?
unstable.
That's what I was gonna say. Did they buy him the gun, or did he take it from his mom and
Yeah,
dad?
because that was posted on.
That's why I need to pay attention to this case.
It was posted on social media when we very first talked about this over here. It was posted on social media on Facebook that they bought him the firearm.
Wow. So they bought him this firearm, provided it to him.
They bought it for him and gave it to him.
Okay, Voices, you just said it was posted on social media, but was that confirmed anywhere?
Right. How
in
do
the
we know
police
that's
report?
true? Yes.
Well, we covered it over here. I'm thinking back, and I apologize because my brain's not fully turned on.
No, you're fine. I mean, we probably did talk about it over here. I just didn't know. I didn't know if it came from, like, if social media confirmed it, like by press
Instagram
conference or
post.
police,
The mom's,
or, you know what I mean?
the mom's Instagram. It was the mom's Instagram post, and it was in the trial where, like, they said that they bought that for him. On top of that, the school had already sent him home once. And then, like, 3 hours before this happened, there was something else that had went on. So I mean, like, listen, I'm somebody who, I mean, I grew up having open access to firearms. Seriously, like from a very
See, a
young
lot of
age.
country folks do too. Like around here, a lot of country folks, like, you know, we grew up the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the trial did confirm it. Okay.
And in that state, in order to own a handgun, you have to be, 18 or 21? And the kid was like 15 when they bought it for him, and they bought it for him.
Yeah, by law, you have to be 21 for a handgun, but 16, or I think 14 or 16 for a hunting rifle, which, of course, your parents have to purchase. But yeah, kids go hunting with their parents all the time. So if it was a hunting rifle, that would be something different.
But a hunting rifle is different than a pistol. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's what I was just saying.
The hunting rifle should be in a gun cabinet. It should be stored away. Hey, Tia, baby, what's up?
Hi. I'm sorry
How
to
are you,
interrupt
love?
you guys.
No, don't be. I'm glad you came up.
Okay, so I'm shaking.
Don't be nervous, baby. Don't be nervous.
Well, my cousin works there, and she was there.
Oh, fuck.
The day of. I have a lot of information on this. I can't cover it because I'm too close, and I literally, like, these are not only the kid was, they were neighbors.
Right. So it really hits close to home. Okay, so you want to do like an email and like privately let me know some information, or
I can do whatever you like. If you have certain questions and you want to do like a private StreamYard for 20 minutes, I can do something like that with you just to make it quick. But I am so happy that you'll be covering it. I trust you, and I think you're going to do an amazing job with this. This is going to set precedents.
Absolutely. It is. This case is going to be a big deal. I know it's a big deal now. I mean, and I'm not saying it's not like a huge thing now, but for years to come, this case is going to be looked back on. You know what I mean? It'll become case law.
It will become, yes, absolutely.
It's going to set new firearm ownership rights and privileges.
Well, there's a lot going on behind the scenes on that too, because it's illegal to buy a gun for a kid. No matter what, it's illegal to buy a gun for a kid. It's illegal to buy a gun and let someone else use it. So to buy one for a child, and it's on video, the dad buys the gun, it's on video. And he says he's had his eye on this one. So right there, it should have been a red flag to shop owner that Also, however, being from that area, it's a huge hunting area. There's ranges all
But
around
you
it.
don't hunt with a handgun. You hunt with a rifle.
No. Let me finish. There's ranges every like 7-Elevens in Chicago and Detroit. There's gun ranges everywhere. So kids go before school. It is not unusual there to go to the range. No, you don't hunt.
Right, but they have to be accompanied by somebody 21 or up.
Mm-hmm.
They can't just, a 15-year-old can't just walk into the range and start shooting by themselves. They're not allowed to have a firearm.
Right. Hence mom and dad's being held accountable.
Like I said, I am okay with that in my
Me too. You want to fight voices? You want to fight? Just kidding. I swear to God, I'm just kidding. Everybody knows I love
voices. Hell, Queen didn't want to fight last night. Sure, let's give him a show. Jeez, Tia, how dare you come up here and try to correct me? I like to give my misinformation. Leave me alone. Who do you think you are?
I'm nobody, but I have all the facts in this case.
I'm grateful you do. I really am. And like I said, I've kind of waited because I mean, the case, it's long anyways, but I mean, I kind of waited so we would be able to kind of skip through, and fast forward a little bit and then talk about it as we go. I do believe it's going to be a very important, it's going to be a very important case.
I agree with you. And like I said, I'm really grateful that you're going to be the one covering it. That's
really sweet of you.
I asked my partner 2 days ago, I was like, can we please cover this? And I got a hell no. You will go through this. You are not emotionally stable enough to handle this situation.
Aww.
And she's right. She's right. It's too close. There's too many people that I know at the school. And I would just love to help you behind the scenes get
Absolutely.
it right.
I would love it.
If you're okay with that. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but
no, I would love it. I mean,
insight.
I want to be as accurate as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put any kind of misinformation or anything. You know what I mean? I would let, and first-hand knowledge is always great, so I appreciate that.
No worries. This is something I can do from behind the scenes and it's really going to be therapeutic for me. To be fair, I'm not. It's really selfish on my part because I can't cover it.
Oh, well, you know what though? There's things that I can't. You know what I mean? There's certain things I can't cover, but I understand. You know what I mean? I understand.
Well, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. But I will send you an email in the next day or so, and we can get together and do whatever you find necessary.
All right, sounds good.
It's Tia Dash from Decipher Podcast. People are like, who is speaking?
Sorry,
who is it?
Oh,
and this trial is very interesting too. And like I said, I know sometimes it's a little bit long and drawn out. This one is actually just this clip right here says this is like the sidebar, long sidebar. 9 disturbing moments from mom. A mom of school shooters testimony defending herself. So these are, I just was going to play a couple of these or whatever, just to, give people an idea of what it is. So if they want to start watching it and getting caught up on it, I'll probably start on it Monday. So
her attorney is such a character. Her attorney's such a character enjoyer.
We've got a little work still going on. So they're just starting to ramp it up. So
are you talking to us or are you talking to somebody else?
No, I'm talking to you. They're
okay. All right.
Ramping up their work around the house. So I'm going to hop off here so it doesn't get too noisy. But thank you for having me on.
All right, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
No problem. Bye, babes.
Bye. We'll see you later, love. I'm sorry.
Queen, really quick.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you that her attorney, Shannon Smith, when you have a chance, look her up and that will tell you who she represents. But in her prior experience, and y'all are going to know as soon as I say it, her former client is Larry Nassar.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So that should tell you who she represents on the norm.
When she started crying and then she was talking about and made the comment that she made, yeah, I was like, wow. Okay. All righty then.
Right. Yeah, she's a class act. But yeah, I will send you that email. Voices, I love you. Have a great day. Queen Bee, thank you again, and have a
Absolutely,
great
baby.
day.
And I appreciate you too. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Have a great one. Bye.
We'll see you later, love. Okay, I'm gonna play these real fast, and then we're gonna talk about the. Remember, we were talking about the analytics and stuff last night. We're about to talk about that shit real quick, so people can get into that.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. I wish he would have killed us instead.
Extramarital affairs, parents may be on the run from police, and a parent cries for help from a teen who would soon become a school shooter. It is all being revealed in the Michigan trial of Jennifer Crumbley, the mother of the convicted killer. But now we have Jennifer Crumbley, the defendant herself, on the stand, and there is a lot to break down. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. I say that because Michigan is man. I cannot emphasize enough how important this trial happening in Michigan is right now for Jennifer Crumbley.
Yes.
Why do I say that? I say that because Crumbley is the first parent in American history to be criminally charged for a mass shooting that their child committed.
Absolutely. She will be for years to come she will be used as an example for years to come. In many cases, mark my words, this is the first one, and it will not be the last. But they will use her, and they will use this case for case law for years to come. This is gonna, like I said, like a lot of people have said, this has definitely set precedents. Thank you so much for the PayPal, and I just had the Cash App ding off. Thank you so much. I do have my phone on Do Not Disturb because it's hard for me to. Because once you know what I'm saying, I'll get distracted and stuff. So I keep it on Do Not Disturb. But then again, I miss some of them. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for the love and the support. I see you, and I have been getting them. So thank you so much. I know the PayPal pool and PayPal was kind of having issues and glitching and stuff. So I've just been using my regular one, which is always linked in my, I've dropped it a few times, but it's always linked on my channel in the front page of it too, like right on the front or whatever. So I just want to make sure I tell you guys thank you and acknowledge that I see them and I appreciate you guys. Okay, here we go.
Her husband, he goes to trial next month, but we're talking about Jennifer Crumbley right now. Jennifer Crumbley, her husband James, they are being tried separately on charges of involuntary manslaughter, and their son opened fire inside of Oxford High School in Michigan in 2021, killing 4 students. Now, the shooter himself entered a guilty plea, serving a life sentence. The prosecution contends that the Crumbleys not only bought their 15-year-old son a handgun, but also ignored signs that he needed mental health treatment. The idea here is that they were negligent, that the negligence was a cause for this shooting, that it was reasonably foreseeable that this could happen, and that they failed to act, disregarding the warning signs, disregarding the risks. So she faces 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, with our understanding being that each one carries up to 15 years in prison. Now, over the past week or so, the state has presented pages and pages.
It's the rest of her life as well.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Essentially, it's the rest of this family's life because the boy is in there for the rest of his life. And both parents, if they get 4 15-year sentences, that's the rest of their lives for the most part.
Yeah. Fuck, I mean, at 40 years, 50 years old, you get a fucking 20, 30-year life sentence. If you get a 20 or 30-year sentence, that's pretty much a life sentence to you. Because, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Pages of text messages, social media messages, photos, journal entries, and more. They've called multiple witnesses to the stand. Those witnesses included professionals like detectives and digital forensics experts.
I agree, Firefly. I agree with that, baby. For sure. She says, wouldn't have mattered who the lawyer was for Nassar. They would have not won that trial. I agree with that. Don't matter who the attorney was. That sick fuck.
School officials, as well as victims who survived the shooting. Prosecution once again played video from inside the school showing what happened during that shooting. Crumbley, when this was going on, she kept her head down and cried. Now, school officials, they testified about how the shooter acted in school and concerns that were raised about his mental health. The shooter was caught looking up bullets while at school and also wrote in an autobiography poem that his family was a mistake. The parents were also called to the school when their son drew a gun on a test paper. Officials testified that despite being encouraged to get their son to see a counselor as soon as possible, Crumbley's allowed their son to stay in school that day, said that they needed to return to work. And not long after, only a few hours later, he would open fire. So they really stacked up the evidence against Jennifer Crumbley.
Yeah, they did. They really fucking did. When we go through this trial, you guys are going to see just how much I think she knew what he was capable of. I think she knew exactly what the fuck he was going to do, and I think he's warned and threatened it several times to her because she knew and said, "Don't do it."
Look at the messages that when we started talking about this, what was shown at the very beginning, and she's like, it had to, like 3 hours before, she's like, it had to have been Ethan. He's threatening to self-harm. Like we saw those at the very beginning when you first started talking about this.
Right, like Crockett says, "Hey Dad, I'm hallucinating. I need therapy." "No, son, let's go buy a gun." People fucking blow the hell out of me with the bullshit they fucking.
Well, and I have to go back to, did we not learn anything from Columbine?
And she got mental help for herself, but not her son. And that's the thing. No, the parents, listen, this is the very first case where a parent has been charged. No other parent has ever been charged and held responsible for what their child's done. In this case, as far as school shootings go. The Columbines, the mom, no. All right, here we go.
And there was a lot of it. There was a lot of it that, honestly, in my opinion, I think the opinion of a lot of people who are watching this, who will say it looks really bad. For example, Detective Timothy Willis with the Oakland County Sheriff's Office testified about all of these notes found in the shooter's journals.
In reading the journal, were there passages in there indicative of requests for mental health help?
Yes.
Can you read what's been identified here as page 6 of that journal?
Yes, the shooter writes, "I have zero help, as you can see in that hole, for my mental problems, and it's causing me to shoot up the school."
We'll move on to page 5. Can you read this passage, please?
In this one, shooter writes, "I want help, but my parents don't listen to me, and I can't get any help."
Well, this is page 19. Can you read that?
Yes. Shooter writes, "My parents won't listen to me about help or therapist."
Sir, in that journal, were there entries about the shooter's desire to obtain a 9mm handgun?
Yes.
This is also Exhibit 401, page 22. Could you read those quotes, please?
Yes. The shooter writes, "I want to shoot up the school so badly. Soon, I'm going to buy a 9mm pistol."
Sir, were there any passages regarding the shooter's plan for the actual shooting?
Yes, there were.
Okay. Here's page 3, also Exhibit 401. Could you read that, please?
Yes. Shooter writes, "I'm about to shoot up the school and spend the rest of my life in prison."
Were there any journal entries about the shooter's access to the 9mm handgun?
There were.
This is also Exhibit 401, also page 3. Could you read that, please?
Yes, sir. The shooter writes, "First off, I got my gun. It's a SP 2022 6-hour 9mm. Second, the shooting is tomorrow. I have access to the gun and the ammo. I am fully committed to this now. So yeah, I'm going to prison for life, and many people have about 1 day left to live."
Do you have any evidence to believe that Mr. Crumbley or Mrs. Crumbley saw the journal?
No, if I had evidence of that, I imagine the charges would be different.
If you had evidence they saw the journal, the charges would be different?
Yeah, murder,
Okay.
I would imagine.
Okay, so the journal was located in the backpack that belonged to the shooter,
Yes,
correct?
correct.
There were also a number of other papers in that backpack that you described.
Yes.
You don't have any evidence that Mrs. Crumbley ever saw any of those papers, correct?
Correct.
So it seems that the teen was really struggling and wasn't getting the support that he needed from his parents. The defense is trying to reframe things. They're saying, no, the Crumbleys were the ones who were truly in dark about what was going on until after the shooting. That's when they found out. By the way, one of my favorite things about being a host on Law and Crime is how passionate our audience is. You guys don't just sit back and watch. You engage. You leave comments. You give us feedback. You make your opinions known, which I can't tell you how much I appreciate. But one of the most popular opinions is how much you love our police body cam videos. And I'll tell you, I agree. I think they're fantastic. They're unpredictable. They let you see first. Well, I Am Excited channel. It is your new UI. It's a idea with the affair, though, is that Jennifer Crumbly was apparently having an affair with. The prosecution walked him through Facebook messages
Now,
between the two of them as they talked about what happened and what Crumbly.
They're bringing everything out. Everything.
Well, they're saying that that was effectively part of the reason that Ethan wanted therapy.
She was distracted.
Well,
That's the problem.
and that part too. I agree with that.
All the action on Long Crime Body Cam. I'm going to see you there. Now, called to the stand also was an interesting witness, Brian Maloche. This was a man that Jennifer Crumbly was apparently having an affair with. The prosecution walked him through Facebook messages between the two of them as they talked about what happened and what Crumbly would do next. The main idea with the affair, though, is that Jennifer Crumbly was too distracted with Maloche and her job and horses that she really wasn't paying attention to the clear warning signs from her son. In those messages, Crumbly blasted the school for not forcing her son to go home or searching his backpack. School officials testified that they didn't want him to go home if he was going to be alone and that there was no reason at the time to search his backpack. They said there was no reasonable suspicion. Now, that's important because the defense is saying if the school wasn't worried about him, if the school didn't feel threatened by him enough to force the parents to take him home, how can you hold the Crumblys responsible? How can you say that they should have known? It's a bit of the blame game. Though I will tell you, the prosecution has argued through the testimony of school officials that if the school had known the shooter had access to a gun, like if they had known that his parents had bought him that firearm, then they would have treated this much differently. Because Jennifer and James Crumbly didn't make that known. They didn't tell the school about the gun. So in other words, it's their fault that their son wasn't forced to leave school. Now, Jennifer Crumbly counters that. She says, no, school, they didn't give us the full picture. They didn't tell us everything that was going on. Ethan was writing things you didn't tell us. We didn't understand how much he was struggling. But we also heard testimony this week about the Crumblys on the run before they were arrested. And I say on the run in quotations because there was also testimony about cash withdrawals made by the Crumblys. They were apparently camped out at an art studio in nearby Detroit. A man who had business in the same building recognized the car as one that police were looking for. They called 911. So the Crumblys were asleep on a mattress on the floor when the task force members burst in. But Jennifer Crumbly, or at least her defense is contending, they were just trying to escape all the media attention surrounding them and that they had every intention to turn themselves in. So they really weren't on the run. By the way, my opinion, I don't really think that that piece is the most significant in this case. Why do I say that? I say that because if this were a murder case and we didn't know who did it, and then you have a suspect fleeing, that's suspicious. That shows consciousness of guilt. Here, even if we accept that they were hiding, does that really affect the legal analysis of whether they were guilty of failing to prevent the shooting from happening? Sure, it looks bad, but they could still be innocent and flee because they're scared. I don't know. That's my take, at least. Well, the prosecution officially rested its case on Thursday. Now, you could argue that things don't look great for Jennifer Crumbly at this point, right? I mean, on top of everything else, there are all these text messages I haven't even mentioned, like from Jennifer to her son. After he opened fire at the school, she wrote, "Ethan, don't do it." You could argue that shows she knew what he was capable of. When he got caught looking up ammunition in the school, Jennifer texted him, "LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught." So to combat what the prosecution had presented so far, defense attorney Shannon Smith called her client to the stand as the first witness for the defense. Remember, this is the defendant's decision to take the stand. Her decision. In my opinion, she had to do it. I don't say that lightly. There's a ton of risk associated with the defendant taking the stand. How will they come off? Will they get tripped up in cross-examination? I think taking the stand is vital in some defense cases when you have to explain why you use lethal force. But here, I think it was also necessary. It was necessary for her to explain why she wrote the things that she did, why she acted in a certain way. Why did she do more? So let's break down her direct examination.
Hi.
Start by stating your name.
It's Jennifer Crumbly.
And Mrs. Crumbly, you and I have been working together since December of 2021, correct?
Correct.
And is it fair to say over these last 26 months, we've discussed whether or not you intended to testify a number of times?
We have.
Do you want to testify in your case?
Yes.
Do you understand that if you did not testify, this judge, this court, would give the jury instructions that it cannot be held against you?
Yes.
Do you understand that after I question you, the prosecution is going to be able to cross-examine you?
Yes.
And do you understand they're going to be able to cross-examine you about all of the evidence that's been admitted in the case, including all of your text messages or your Facebook messages to your husband, all of those messages with Mr. Maloche, all the evidence in the case?
Yes,
correct?
I do.
They get full reign on cross-examination. We've gone over that. Is that correct?
Correct.
And do you have any questions for myself or for Judge Matthews about testifying?
No, I don't.
Are you doing this because anyone has threatened you or coerced you into testifying?
No.
Is this your choice?
Yes.
Is it voluntary, freely made by you?
Yes.
Is there anything you think the court should know about this decision?
No.
Do you have any questions for me, Mrs. Plummer?
I do not.
So Crumbly started out by talking about her life. She worked in marketing for a real estate firm. She and James had been together for 18 years. They had this one son who she felt she was close to. This is all a way to reframe the narrative of a neglected mother, that this is all a way to humanize herself and her relationship with her son, show that this wasn't a dysfunctional family, but a normal, positive experience. And she also explained her personality, like the time she seemed to be cold as to what was happening, or, maybe she was talking so much about herself or focusing so much on herself. She explained that she's goes into this kind of analytical planning mode when something bad happens. So here's a sample of her giving some background.
How often would you and James talk about or talk to Ethan? Right. What kind of, did Ethan have scheduling things you had to work out?
Yeah, he had bowling practices throughout the week, bowling matches, and he worked part-time at a diner. So we had to work out transportation and scheduling with that.
In terms of your relationship with your son, how did you think your relationship was?
I thought we were pretty close. We would talk. We did a lot of things together. I trusted him, and I felt like I had an open door and he can come to me about anything. I felt as a family the three of us were really close.
Okay, you're getting it's okay. You're getting a lot of redness here. Is that normal?
Yes, because I'm talking in front of people and my nerves act up. So I get splotchy and I might break out in hives, and I apologize.
Okay, but you are okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So with regard to your son, did you ever go through his text messages, go through his bedroom? What kind of a parent were you in terms of going through those things?
I did not go through his text messages. I didn't have a reason to. His bedroom, I would go through when I clean it. I come across things, I look through it to see if it was something I needed to keep or throw away. But I never went through his text messages.
So she was there for him, checking on his grades, tracked his location using an app. She knew what was going on with him. Then again, he opened fire on a school. So how well?
Girl, I don't know how you grew up, but let me tell you something. When I walked out the house, my mom went through everything. There was zero privacy. That was my parents' responsibility while raising me, to make sure that I did nothing that could get them into this kind of an issue. Like, that's your job as a parent, in my opinion. But I'm not a parent, so I don't know.
So
I clicked off of this by accident. Anyhow, we're not going to keep going over this, but basically what they're doing is trying to, prove that she knew her son had mental issues and that she declined to get him the help that he needed. The day the school called, they're basically playing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The school, she said that it's the school's fault for not sending him home. They didn't tell the parents the full story. That being said, they knew they had gotten that gun for their son. They knew that.
Yeah.
So threats like that being made should have been taken very serious from jump.
How well did she really know him? Hey, so quick sidebar.
You know your damn kids. You know your damn kid. So I don't know. That's kind of okay. So our poll here says we got about 300 votes. Let's see what do we got? We're at 290 votes. So we have, okay, so should the Crumbly parents be held accountable for their son's actions? We have yes, 66%, and no, 34%.
Yes, Lisa, Nia, that's how I've always thought of it. If you have a minor in your custody, if you have a minor in your custody, it's your job to know what they're up to, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to let them know that you go through their stuff, but that's your job.
If that was one of my babies that went to school that day and never came home, I would want to know why in the fuck they didn't do more to take action to prevent this from happening. Science Girl said my mom went through all of my things. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do room raids too. No. Let's see here. So we're gonna go here. Let's see. We're gonna go over the so anyhow, we'll start covering that probably Monday. Okay, y'all.
Cool. I'm excited for that.
That way, me and Tia have time. She can, you know what I mean? We can go over stuff and she can fill me in and stuff like that. And if anybody wants to join me or anybody knows about the case or, you know what I'm saying, wants to come up and go through it with me, I'm not going to play every single second of the trial. I'm not going to be able to sit through that. So we'll have to kind of like fast forward through it, or I'll go through it and find the you know what I'm saying? Like we'll fast forward through the
You know what you can do, Queen? If you pull the transcript and then type in like what you're looking for, and then you can know what your timestamps are.
Yeah, that way. That's what I'll work on this weekend. That way we don't have to go through and listen to like the dead air, the space. You know what I'm saying? We can fast forward through all that stuff and all the irrelevant shit. There's really good clips. So, yeah.
That lawyer that we all like to look at, he has some good like hour-long clips of it.
Yeah, he always has some good clips. You sent some clips to Happy Life? Okay. Or Happy Life? Okay. I'll check those out here after a bit too. It's in the jury's hands now. Yeah, I was gonna say I knew that they were deliberating, right? They hadn't came back yet with a guilty or innocent or anything like that, right?
Monday or Tuesday is what they're saying for verdict watch.
Well, that's perfect. Then we can start, you know what I mean, going over it, and then we can wait for the deliberations and stuff. You know what I mean, or the end of it here. Okay. Yeah, because they even have body cam that like of when they got arrested and stuff. Yeah, it says more dramatic videos. Hold on here.
Video in the trial of the mother of school shooter Ethan Crumbley, jurors were shown the moment the parents were arrested. There'd been a manhunt for the couple until they were found in the middle of the night hiding out in an artist studio.
It's dramatic body cam video of a SWAT team arresting the parents of school shooter Ethan Crumbley. The video was played to the jury at the trial of Ethan Crumbley's mother. It's intended to show how the Crumbleys went on the run following the school shooting, hiding from cops in an artist studio owned by a friend. Jennifer Crumbley is lying on a mattress, apparently pretending to be asleep despite the chaos around her. Cops lift up the mattress they were using to search for weapons. The jury was also shown desperate text messages Mom Jennifer sent her son the day of the massacre. Ethan, don't do it, she texted. Moments later, his father texted, Ethan, call me now. But their pleas came minutes too late to prevent the murders of 4 students. And there was bombshell testimony today when a firefighter claimed he had had an extramarital affair with Jennifer Crumbley.
You told police that you and Mrs. Crumbley had had an extramarital affair, correct?
So she was so they were together for 18 years. and was doing, she was busy doing this, doing that, and then doing that. Shit. Too busy doing something else to be worried about what her son was doing, and that's why she's sitting where she's at right now, is what I feel like.
Correct. You told police from the very beginning your relationship with Mrs. Crumbly involved a sexual relationship, correct?
Jennifer Crumbley's appearance has changed dramatically since her arrest in 2021. This is how she looked when she met with school officials the day of the shooting. 2 years behind bars awaiting trial have taken a visible toll.
Both Jennifer Crumbley and her husband James have pleaded not guilty to 4 charges of involuntary manslaughter.
Can we take a moment and appreciate that Deborah Norville is aging like fine wine? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in junior high, Deborah Norville was on the NBC morning show. So, I mean, that's a majority of my life that I've grown up with her covering news. And man, she's still just stunning. She doesn't look like she's hardly aged a day. Anyway, that's my plug.
Sorry about that. I had to yell for Eugene. His ass was out there not wanting to come back in. You know how he does. You know how he does.
The other day I lost my dog, so it's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't even know that. What? I'm sorry,
Oh,
baby.
no, he told
You're roboting really bad.
He figured out the 1 weak spot in my yard, and he took himself on a walkabout, and I found it 3 blocks away. Like, I had to go on a walkabout to find Mason. He decided to go, like, totally take himself for a jaunt.
Fuck, I
so,
thought you meant he
yeah, I
crossed
didn't
the
realize I had a
Rainbow
weak spot
Bridge.
in my... Oh, no, not yet. He's been sick, but no, not yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. And I'm like, oh, man, I didn't even know that. What the hell?
Yeah, I guess I should have used better words. I should have used better words. I physically misplaced him. He actually
that's
got
okay,
out
baby.
on me
That's
and ran
all
away
right.
for
So
a minute.
this guy here, he does he's like been going through his analytics and whatnot, and realized that he was getting, basically ripped off, that he should be getting paid more for his video than what he's getting paid. And his super chats, he's not getting his super chats either. Like they he got a $300 super chat, and out of that he got out of that super chat he only got $150 or $145 of it or something, which I know YouTube does take 30%. So if you're gonna do a big super chat, or you're gonna do like a $300 or $400 or $500 super chat, it's better to Cash App or PayPal that directly to the person, because otherwise YouTube takes 30% right off top of your money.
Actually, it's now 45%.
Right. So you're
Plus,
basically
by
getting
the
half of
time
what you get donated. So instead, if you did a $300 PayPal to someone, they're gonna get, $295 of it, because there's a $5 fee. Then if you do it, if you put on here, you're gonna get, $150 of it a month later.
Well,
that's how. you know.
I can tell you that when I got my $500 super chat from Peggy in November, out of $500, I got 254.
So a little bit like about half, huh?
It's a little bit over half because it's 45% that YouTube takes, and then they turn around and take their taxes out of your portion as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. All right, he's about to break it down. This guy has a huge channel. He's got like 250,000 or 350,000 subscribers. So he's got a lot. He makes a lot of money on because he gets a lot of views. So here we go. We're gonna check this out. YouTube has been
also keep in mind when you said earlier that JLR must be making money, keep in mind what this guy's about to show you. Because it's all about, I did a little bit of digging. It's all about how the art happens in the graphics that he's going to show. I was right in that because it's all about how high you get at the beginning and how high that art goes. Some of them are a gradual climb, but using what he's about to show us, and then we going back and looking at those the content that he was putting out. I bet you're right. He's making a decent amount of money.
Well, he says he's making about $10,000 a month. That's what he says himself, that he was bringing in about 10K a month.
Yeah.
So, but he's, like I said, he's got like a channel of 260,000 or 250,000, something like that. I'm not even sure how many he's got. Let me see. Let's go look real quick. I don't know what to, let me see. I don't know what screen it's going to pop us on. 257K. So there you go. Big ass channel, 257K. There we go. Cliff Beats is who it is, and yeah, he's got he goes over different like musics, like he goes over like Ryan's music and other people's music. You know what I'm saying? He does like reviews, different music videos and beats and shit like that. But he also has like a gaming channel and stuff too. I think he does it on here sometimes. He does like live streams, but he like does like these gaming lives or whatever they are, where they do the game and just shoot the shit while they play. So anyhow, that's like what his channel's about. But this one that he does is called his Cliff Conspiracies channel. So, I mean, at first I was like, is this just him trying to get views up for his, you know what I'm saying, his Cliff Conspiracies, or is this true? But the more I watched it, then I was like, no, it is true, because you can tell like with the graphs and stuff, he even explains it and shows his analytics. So here, we'll jump right into it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Cliff Conspiracies. I should just...
And I know y'all think he's fine as hell, so I'm going to need you guys to pay attention to what he's saying instead of just staring his little hot self down, okay?
Call the truth, to be honest with you, when we post this out. Because what I'm doing here is basically... it's called Cliff Conspiracies, right? When I deal with fraud, theft, any type of criminal activity. Also, I'll be dealing with other stuff, too, that I think is very crazy. But right now, my main focus is on YouTube. I'm very grateful for this platform. They brought me to you guys. I've met wonderful people, amazing people, but I'm going to get straight to the point here. This video is targeting how YouTube is stealing revenue from its creators. My channel has been being investigated since December 27th. Really quick backstory before I jump into analytics for you. So in October, I noticed there was a huge discrepancy in my revenue. I worked really hard for this channel. I built it up. I really only react or push content that I know that I'm going to be able to promote artists properly, not really deal with too many copyright strike issues. And I started to gain a bit of momentum, generate some revenue to a point to be like, hey, maybe I could maybe leave my label, start making music independently and do my own thing. But of course, I'm never going to leave my label. I don't think at this point. Definitely not now. What happened was this. In October, I reached out to YouTube. I told them, hey, something's going on with your ad revenue. My ad revenue has been cut almost down to a quarter of what I was making before. They were like, okay, let's look into it. Wait for 3 to 5 minutes. They look into it. They say, oh, everything's working just as intended. I'm like, that's not possible. Like, what are you talking about? I could look at the analytics. Just look. Nope. Wrote me off, some bot, whatever the hell it was. So a few months go by, and I'm watching my channel tank. My channel spiked because I built it up, then it tanked. This is what happens every year. It spikes, tanks, spikes, tanks, every single year. On Christmas, I caught them with their hand in the goddamn cookie jar. What I mean by that is on Christmas Day, I went live to hang out with you guys. I know on Christmas, a lot of people are alone and they want to hang out. And I was alone myself. Everyone had COVID in my fucking family once again, or the sick.
So, long story short, he caught YouTube with their hand in the cookie jar. Basically, they were, you know, the money that he was supposed to get, they ganked him out of $100, pretty much.
Whatever you want to call it.
You know what?
COVID. And
when he starts talking about this, I was actually listening instead of ogling. In October was when they started really pushing the shorts.
Yes,
and there was a whole bunch of iOS changes.
There was a lot of people that went over and stole little short TikToks and put them on their YouTube, which boosted the algorithm and their channels like shot up. There's one guy who had like 20,000 subscribers and he went and stole a bunch of TikTok videos, put them on his shorts, and his channel shot up like 145,000 now.
And if you think about October was when everybody
he just came on 2 days ago and said he lost monetization and that he's been fighting with YouTube now over reused content. So he's he's not happy. I'm like, well, I mean, what do you know, they give you an inch and you take a fucking mile. You knew damn the fuck well what was gonna happen.
That's what I was just gonna say, was that's what it in October was when everybody started getting the monetization losses going for, and then it going forward for the reused content. Something absolutely changed at that point in time. This guy's onto something, I'm telling you.
No, Pino did it too, Cappy. Pino definitely did it. He did it too. There's somebody in this community. Well, she's not in this community, but she's in another community that she did it too. Her channel got boosted. She's, I think, got 20 or 30,000 subs from her little boost or whatever. But then once they do that shit, and then, like I said, it catches back up to them. Then they're like, oh my God, you know, my channel's at risk of, you know, being terminated, and I'm not monetized anymore. I can't get my monetization. They're messing with it. It's, well, yeah, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? You know, people were getting pissed that their content was getting ripped off. You know, I mean, also, and you guys, once we get done with this, I got something else to tell y'all about. I got a whole bag of bullshit today. A whole bag of bullshit today.
So
okay, well, I'm giving the
gaming, hanging out with you guys.
warning.
I got a donation from a good friend of mine named David.
What, baby?
I'm giving you the 45-minute warning. I want to go soak in a little bit, so I'll hang out for another 45 minutes.
You know what? I'm fucking jealous of that. I would love to have a fucking little hot spring to go soak in. I'm jealous as hell of that shit.
Girl, you ain't the only one.
Motherfucker, and I'm like, God damn it, voices. I really wish we had one of those here.
Well, you ain't the only one. People from YouTube have called so many times to complain about me being there and being live that they've yeah. Like they actually
oh my God.
Yep. Also they've started complaining that they've also started complaining that I'm harassing the geese because I keep I have a tendency to fight with the Canadian geese that are trying to steal the fish food. Anyway, there's just that. So yeah, I mean, whatever.
I am fucking That's how petty motherfuckers are. You're gonna waste your time calling about some fucking fish and some ducks. Okay. People fucking need some yeah, you need to find something to do with your time.
Fuck those geese though.
At this point. And a few other people.
Fuck those geese though.
Those little
They're
bastards
assholes.
mean. Yeah, they are. They're mean as fuck, and they hurt when they bite.
Well, Listen, eventually you're going to see me be abusing a goose, and I'm fully there for it, because one of them motherfuckers going to get too close, and I'm going to totally goose punt him right into the water, no problems. And I can't wait to see what happens when you kick a goose, to see if it goes honk.
Oh, he's outside.
Totally gonna kick a goose.
Fucking done. You said we're gonna see voices out here kicking the geese and the kneecaps. And them fuckers are mean though. I'm not even bullshitting. They're fucking mean.
I turned around the other day. No, I'm not even shitting you. I turned around the other day. I wasn't live. I turned around the other day, and there were 4 of them that were about 4 inches from me, and they were not stopping.
Oh, they were ready to fuck you up.
Yep, and they were 4 together.
Listen, come on, grab the homies. Let's go get her ass.
Anyway, so yes, I'm gonna probably get I'm sure there'll be some complaint about me kicking a goose. So just FYI, y'all, stay tuned for the goose abuse charges. Stay tuned. It'll be great.
I am fucking done. That is fucking funny. Voices, that shit is fucking funny to me.
Girl,
them
I'm
vicious
totally-
little fuckers, I swear, them fuckers are vicious.
I'm totally
All right.
here for it. Let's do
Here
it.
we go. I needed them fucking laughs, girl. I needed them laughs.
I think the donations equaled out to be around maybe $350. I have all the analytics right here for you. In fact, I'll pull it up. So right here, you can see on Christmas, I got a donation of $300 from David Chandler, right? Now, when it comes to the YouTube Partner Program, what you signed, the agreement you signed is that you get 70% of whatever donation that somebody sends you, and then YouTube takes 30%, which I think is complete bullshit, but that's just how YouTube works. Okay, so be it. That's fine. That's why I tell everybody, hey, save your money. Don't send me any donations, because I really don't want YouTube stealing your revenue. So as you just seen, I showed you exactly what I was donated. I'll pull it up again for you really quick. Hold on. So this is their $300 one. Plus I had a few other ones that popped in here. Maybe like I said, like another $40, $50. So we'll say $350 to play it safe, right? Now, the 27th, I'm going through my analytics because I'm like, dude, my channel is dead. I'm making no money. There's no revenue. Nothing's coming in whatsoever. I went from making, how can I say this? I'll be honest with you, to anywhere between like $6,000 to $10,000 a month, down to around $1,000 to $2,000 out of nowhere. Sometimes even less, within like a 3-month span. After I reported that, hey, revenue's missing. Something's going on. Now, what I'm going to show you is this. You see the donation from David, right? I can't show you the other ones because it shows up. I have to figure that out. I'm still learning, so bear with me. So I'm going to show you exactly what YouTube gave me out of that $350. Remember, they're supposed to take 70%. I'm supposed to get 30, right? Here we go. They decided to give me $155. Show you again. $155. Nothing for views.
What am?
The video had over 1,000 views, and I think it had like 2,000 views, and it was monetized. And I received $350 from David and a few others while gaming. So let's do a little bit of math. Let's do 350 times 70. So what am I supposed to get back? $245. There is $100 missing. It took me months just to get them to recognize that, hey, and here's the funny thing too, is when I reached out to them, I said, hey, on Christmas, you stole money from me. On Christmas, let alone Christmas, the day of giving, you stole from me. They were like, no, everything's working as intended. I said, please, for the love of God, whoever I'm speaking with, take 1 second. Here's the URL. Look at the money that I made, and please go look at what you paid me out. They go, okay, give us 3 to 5 minutes. They did this to me twice. They go, oh, are you still there? I go, yeah. They go, give us 3 to 5 more minutes. I go, okay. I wait. They come back and they go, oh, it seems you're right. This was an hour and a half conversation. They go, oh, it seems you're right. We're going to have to escalate this into internal. You'll be getting email from me within the next 24 hours. I was like, this needs to be fixed now. This is theft and fraud. You cannot just, you broke your own partnership agreement with me. The one that you signed, YouTube, and the one that I signed as your partner, you broke. I didn't break anything. So they go, okay, we'll reach out to you. They reached back out to me and basically said, hey, we'll have an answer for you in a few days. It is January 27th. It's been a month exactly. I haven't heard a peep. I messaged them to keep up with them. Nothing. They don't tell me anything. In fact, they did tell me more, but I'm going to save it for another video. But I'm going to show you something else that has to
See, he cracks me up with that. Like I got more, but I'm gonna save it for another video for you. Isn't showing your analytics against TOS. I remember people used to say that. I'm not sure if it's okay. I don't think it's against TOS to show your analytics.
No, I don't. I haven't found anything anywhere, Cappy, and I've spent 3 months digging in TOS, down a TOS rabbit hole, and I have found nothing that supports that. I remember hearing it in the past, but I've found nothing anywhere to support that.
To do with revenue and how they're stealing from ad revenue as well. It's all one big scam. It's all one big scheme to take from your creator. So if you can, do me a huge solid. Share this video with your other content creators. Tell them to go look at their analytics. I'm going to show you a few other things too. Now I'm going to show you something. What a video that does around, let's say, 158,000 views. What it usually generates. Okay, here, and this one's from Shakira. Okay, so here you can see I did 158,000 views, right? Okay, so estimated revenue is around $431, which is still fairly low. Usually it's between like 400, and I would say more like $500 and $700 if you're going to do a video that's 160,000 views. I want you to take a look at this one really quick. Hold on. Look at what they gave me for a video with the same amount, more views. Hold on. You ready for this? You ready? 174,000 views, $43 fucking dollars. I asked YouTube about this. They said we have
no explanation for it. YouTube has no explanation for that. So if somebody says, "Here, you know what? Here, QB, I'm going to throw you $300," and I say, "Okay, well, I only got $100 of it," they're going to be like, "What the fuck happened to the other 200?" You know what I mean? So that's why I say, if you're going to do like super chats and stuff, once I learned about this shit and learned that it's, you know what I'm saying, that that it's like 40% and that you're only getting about half of it, half of the super chat. You know, that's why I suggest that, people like send it Cash App or PayPal instead. Because like I said, YouTube will take 45%. So you're basically doing half and half. You're giving YouTube, so you send a $300 super sticker, super chat, or $100 super chat. You're giving them 50 and me 50.
And if you think about it,
send to PayPal, you're giving me 95 and 5 to PayPal. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big difference.
Well, and when you think about it, Queen, there's so much content that's being uploaded every minute, every hour.
Oh my God,
and
yeah.
Think about how much money they're making all the way across, because there's people that, maybe they restream to YouTube, but they're primarily based on Twitch or Rumble. And so their videos over here are getting this much, and they may not even realize that. We're looking at somebody who has 276,000 subs or 256,000 subs, and like he's getting 174,000 views. And again, look at the arc and look at the difference in the price, because that other one went straight up at the beginning and then it kind of rounded off. This one kind of tapers up, peaks, plateaus off, and then there's a slow rise to it. The graph line. And if you looked at the first one where he made a large amount, that went straight up at 0 and then it rounded off. So it's got to be something, the way the analytics changed in October.
Explanation. If that's not theft, I don't know what is. If that's not fraud, I don't know what is. Now, let me do you one better. So you say, you know what, Cliff? That song's a little bit shorter. Maybe people didn't watch as long. Maybe not as many ads were watched. Okay, fair enough. Maybe you're right. But $43 still seems a little, I'm getting a little shafted here. I can go flip fucking burgers and make that in a couple hours. Okay, this is hard work I'm putting in here. And I know you're thinking, oh, reaction channel, bar breakdown channel. It's a lot of work. Trust me. I spend fucking 14 hours a day doing this, and I write the other 8 hours. I'm barely even sleeping. I'm getting like 2 hours of sleep a night. Now, let me show you one other thing really quick. So you say, okay, video's a little bit different artist, whole thing, right? So let's go back. We have Shakira again. VMA performance, 158,000 views. $431.80, right? Okay, got Shakira. Shakira. Okay, semi-normal. I'll accept it. Now watch this one. You ready for this? Same amount of views, $69. It's only 7 minutes shorter. $69. So what I want to know is where is my ad revenue that I generated? And anytime you ask YouTube, hey, can I get analytics? Can I get anything? They tell you no. Everything is a backdoor business deal with ad revenue companies that decide on exactly how much money you make. On future episodes, I'm going to show you correspondence emails of me and YouTube going back and forth about ad revenue that's missing and how they actually told me they pulled money out of my account and told me they had to pay back their advertisers. That one is going to be coming next. But this is the first episode of Cliff Conspiracies. I have to speak on this. Now, this is just a few examples of I have 4,000 videos on this platform. All of my videos are fucked up. All of my super chats are fucked up. So when people, that's why I tell you, don't send me anything on super chat. I don't see anything. I don't see a damn thing. But I feel this is very important for other artists to watch, other creators to watch, even the viewers as well. So whenever you do decide to, make super chats to people, they're probably not seeing what they're supposed to be getting. It makes me think of artists like Harry Mack and Ren and stuff like that. They go live, specifically Harry Mack, who goes live and raps, and then he uses the super donos as his rapping topics. What percentages is he really getting? It's mind-blowing, guys. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is nothing. This is a flake off the tip of the iceberg. I have so much stuff dating back to October of 2021, from bugs in my system, to missing playlists, to they accused me of hiring third-party companies to boost my views and then took ad revenue from me, like I mentioned earlier. Let's see, invalid traffic. The list goes on and on. So everything that I have documented, I'm going to be sharing with you. Now, it's not only going to be about YouTube, but right now, that is my main focus, because what I want to see is this platform treat people correctly and do people the right way. Treat people the right way. That's all I want to see. This isn't me trying to call out YouTube and say, hey, you're the devil, this, and that. No. I want this platform to do better. I want content creators to do better. I want viewers to have a better viewer experience. I don't want viewers who don't watch shorts to open their fucking homepage and see fucking 18 shorts. They don't even watch shorts. They can't even find their artist they're looking for. You go to search somebody's name in a search bar, it doesn't even pop up. You get some chiropractor out in fucking Nebraska. You're like, what are you doing? Who is this guy? So this was my first rant, my first episode of Cliff Conspiracies. If you want more, do me a solid. Subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. What else you would like for me to include, if there is anything for that matter. And I will try to get you as much as I possibly can.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad people get a better idea. I think it helps people get a better idea of what's going on. Also, I went ahead and posted, somebody messaged me and asked me for the PayPal link. PayPal's glitching. I'm not sure what the fuck's all going on with it. I did post it, but if it's not working, go ahead and use my personal PayPal. And I actually think that's better, because then people can't really pocket watch, because they don't know who's donating and they don't know how much. On the legal fund, they can pocket watch and they know exactly who's donating, how much and what and all that. So if you use my personal PayPal, they can't keep track of it. So that'll help with that. Hey, Constance, what's up, baby?
Hey, he was talking about YouTube doing better. Get this.
He's talking about YouTube stealing people's money.
Yeah. They need a human. They need to just get humans where you could talk human to human.
Yeah.
I got struck for a clip that somebody asked me to play. They said, hey, Connie, can I play your clip? I said, sure, you can play my clip. A year later, they turn around and struck me saying my clip was their content. Now try to explain that in a, like, if it's fair use, it's no big deal. You can say fair use and it, kicks it back, to them. But I've been going around and around and around trying to explain
stolen content.
Yeah, the clip, they said, Connie, can we play your clip? I said, sure. But now because it's in their video, they're claiming it's their content and filed a strike on me. Then I used 100% of their content.
Wow.
Jimbo even. Yeah.
Wow.
But, so if anybody has any suggestions on how I explain that, because they keep saying, we're sorry, we don't understand. We think you might want this. So I keep circling around, submit it 4 times now. And if it was, different than fair use, because it's permission. But if anybody has any suggestions, leave them in the chat, because I'm sure open to them. YouTube, we need to do better.
Yeah, they really do. No, they really seriously do.
Yeah. I don't know why they're so opposed to having some sort of human phone, like you could talk on the phone. Seems like it's
I mean,
solving a lot.
I think it'd be a hell of a lot easier if they did have it that route. But do you know how many people would be calling and fucking
Oh
complaining?
my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
They're
My
going to need
feelings were
call
hurt on
centers.
YouTube today.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to need call centers. I mean, could you imagine the wait time? It's probably easier to get through to the Security Administration.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, that's all I wanted to put in my 2 cents to bitch about it.
Well, I appreciate you coming up, baby.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you later. Kim, I've seen you asking. I posted the links above, and so I said, "Here's the legal fund." Actually, I misspelled it because it says lethal, but it should say legal fund. And if it doesn't work, you can use my personal PayPal for the lawsuit, the countersuit, the PPO, any of that. It should be the links. I just pinned them. Like I just put them. I didn't pin them. I just put them all together in a comment. So that I tried to put all 3 links. The fundraiser, if that doesn't work or it's causing you any kind of issues or whatever, until they get the glitch fixed, there's going to be, it lets some people donate and then some people it kicks back. So until that's fixed, you can use my personal PayPal if you feel compelled to donate, or you feel compelled to donate to the legal fund. You are welcome to do the personal one, and it comes straight to me. And then there's a Cash App link below as well. Hold on. You will notice the same on gifted memberships. Someone donates 10 memberships, but only 8 are gifted. Watch. Always count how many memberships are gifted and take screenshots to dispute the mistakes. I didn't notice that. I guess I should start counting then, because I didn't realize that I didn't realize that. Did you guys realize that? Did you guys know that when you buy memberships, if you buy 10 and you only get 8, is that right? Or is it just it was a glitch and then they reimbursed it, or what? How does that work?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to be paying attention because I didn't notice that. You know, I mean, I never paid attention to that or noticed that that happened. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about there, now that we got that situated, here, matter of fact, the link, if you guys want the link, it's already pinned. I'll pin this for now, even though it's got a misspelling here. Okay, so that should be pinned up there. So those links should work. Anyhow, I'm trying to roll a blunt. I'm trying to talk to y'all, doing too much at once. Wait, I'll do it. What you gonna do, baby? Firefly always showing some love, baby. Did you guys hear about that guy who shot his father and then decapitated him on a live stream?
Oh, and then had his head in a bag or something sitting behind him.
I guess this just happened. I don't know. I did not watch the video. Okay, so I seen the I seen the title come across, and here. Okay, wait. Okay, Care Bears just gifted 10 memberships. Let's see how many. Okay, hold on. She's gonna try it. Let's see how many count how many are on here. Count how many got gifted. Okay, ready? Care Bear. Oh, thank you so much too. So we have Cupcakes 1, Sweet Crazy 2, Shambles 3, Madam Nixie 4. Let's see here. Curvaceous 5, Ellabella 6. Let's see. Con 7, Amber E 8, Joe Black Star 9, and Thai Food was number 10. Oh shit, Firefly gifted 10 memberships too. Dang, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you guys get some, make sure you tell the ladies thank you.
You know, I'm wondering if that would be some of the memberships that go to people that aren't watching. like when you get the email notification that like, you know what I mean? So I wonder if, right. So I wonder if that's how it, but either way, it's
second
still
batch,
something.
Texas Kim, Nikki Osho, Texas Kim, Grandma Sherry, Gemini, Wayward Bound, Just Jake. So Fireflies all went through too. Orion, TTJ Tracy, Nana Putz, Kay Canuga. I don't know how to say that. Fancy Was My Name, and Horsewoman. Yeah, I counted 10. Said, okay, mention that every live and you'll have a bunch of memberships rolling in. No, my baby show support. My baby Bumble show support. You guys always show out and show love. I'm so fucking grateful. We have one of the best communities over here. I'll tell you that. I know motherfuckers are jealous. They hate it. I hate
Well,
it.
obviously, look who just got gifted a membership.
Who? Which one?
GC.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, this guy. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's see. Now that I fucking pulled that shit up with JLR, it pulls up different videos. Now we have Dad. What's this one called? Dad's Gone Live. And Eagle Pass, Texas, Day 3. Viewer discretion advised. What is this?
Oh, congratulations. Now you have part of the new algorithm.
What the hell?
I know that because it happened to me. Wait,
Oh,
JLR
my.
just told me that they're the road wherever you want.
What the hell?
So I don't want to really bug the cops. I've already been talking to them a lot. So yesterday where I was at, hanging out with our buddy Tex, was right down there. Tex, our border dog. Now Tex is under armed guard by military and police. There's absolutely no getting to Tex now. So there are a lot of politically motivated YouTubers out here. So you guys are going to hear a lot of politics. If you guys want to get into politics, I encourage you to go to other YouTubers. I'm not going to get into politics. I'm not going to encourage the bashing of one president or another because I don't really care about presidents.
Well, I mean, there's some people, like I said,
Yes, they have. Yeah, they really.
We don't do political shit over here. None of that. We're not. Nope. I don't talk about none of that over here either. I don't like it. Jane says, I watched Dad's Gone Live. I've never really watched it. It just popped up in here, and I think that's because we were watching JLR stuff. Anyhow, though, back to this guy. He actually had murdered his father, and then he did this video of him decapitating him on a fucking live or video. Video didn't put the video up. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was a live or a video. Do you know, Voices?
All I know is that Forgotten Whispers was actually like playing the video and all of a sudden realized that, oh shit, that's a head behind him, and had to shut her shit down and restart a new one. That's what I know about this one.
Now, see, I knew this guy is okay. He did this in an anti-Biden rant. Is that what this is about? It says man was arrested for decapitating his father. And in Pennsylvania was target of restraining orders in Colorado. Is that the same guy? Yeah, Pennsylvania man is accused of decapitating his father. Yeah. So this is the same guy. So anyhow,
turn tonight to a horrific.
He put it online. So I see Tiger Talks does a video, and it's about putting out misinformation and stuff on cases. So I watched it, and I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Who put the misinformation out? Like, what's going on? So then I started listening to because she starts talking in there. Well, not her, but the little avatar thing. And I really like Tiger Talks. I miss her. So I'm glad she's putting more stuff out. So anyhow, I like Forgotten Whispers too. Both of them are really sweet girls. So anyhow, they Forgotten Whisper, I think she was referring to Forgotten Whispers because she said something about not watching. You got to watch a live stream or you got to watch videos before you show them. Well, I'm guilty of that. I've played videos without watching them prior. So I'm definitely guilty of that. I've done that several times. I've played many different clips without watching them prior. And I probably should too as well. Before you know what I'm saying, watch them before you play them so you know what you're playing. But apparently Forgotten Whispers was watching, or she was playing one of them, and it actually showed the guy doing this to his father on the live that Forgotten Whispers was playing. I believe she shut it down right away. From what I was told, she shut the live down immediately and started a new one. But at that point, the damage is already done, really, because you've already shown it now, you know. So, I mean, like I said, I'm guilty of it too. I'm not trying to call her out for it or say anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, we've all made mistakes and we've all played content without realizing what's on there. So I'm glad she took it down and restarted a new one. You know, that's what matters. So,
well, and I also think that Tiger was maybe giving a broader reminder to all of us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, look, this happened. I didn't personally think it was directed at. I thought it was a, hey, oh shit, one of us
like
fucked
a reminder to all of us. And
right, like one of us fucked up. Let's use that fuck up. The one thing I know about Tiger is that she will take and look at like try to find a solution within the problem. And that was, to me, I took that as a, oh shit, we have to have creator responsibility. Again, in my opinion, this is from my perspective. Like, you can totally disagree with me and tell me to shut up, and that's cool. But I saw it as a, hey, this is a good reminder for all of us to remember what. I mean, it can affect people down the road. And once it's played, you're right, the damage is done. Because even if you delete it, private it, if somebody already had your link, it could still be reported and cost you your channel. And P.S., if you delete it, you have no way to appeal it. So you really wouldn't want to do that.
Right. Well, and also, I mean, you can strike on the StreamYards, right? Is that from my understanding? So be very careful. All right, here we go.
Turn tonight to a horrific crime outside Philadelphia. A son accused of beheading his own father, who was a longtime federal employee. We will not show the images here, but authorities are now pointing to the son's rage at the federal government. Here's our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, Justin Moan is accused of the unthinkable, of murdering and beheading his father, a longtime federal worker, and posting it on YouTube.
I am very sad for the family. I'm very sad for the community, and also for the people that knew him.
According to police, the 32-year-old Moan from Levittown, Pennsylvania, killed his father in a fit of rage about politics, angry at President Biden, and apparently at all federal workers. Police say his dad, Michael Moan, worked for the federal government. Neighbors shocked.
It's weird. It's like, we all watch over each other, and it's just sad.
And in a scene from a horror movie, which we will not show here, Moan allegedly holding his father's head in a rambling 14-minute video left online for hours, describing him as a traitor to this country and calling for a revolution, saying if Joe Biden does not abdicate, then capture him and bring him to me in Pennsylvania. Moan was taken into custody 100 miles away, arrested with a gun inside a National Guard base. The FBI called in to assist as U.S. authorities continue to be concerned about an increasingly volatile environment where political threats have been on the rise. In fact, a top DOJ official recently told me the current surge in political threats is unprecedented, with judges, FBI agents, and presidential candidates among those recently targeted. David?
This is very alarming, Pierre Thomas, tonight. Thank you, Pierre.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News.
George Stephanopoulos. Anyhow, yeah, so that's That's he did it on a YouTube live. Is that what he just said? He uploaded it on YouTube live or did it on a YouTube live?
Police arrested 30.
Here's the house that. Okay, let's see here. Hold on.
It's evident to us that he was of clear mind in his purpose and what he was doing. Aside from what his beliefs are, he was of clear mind doing this.
Alarming allegations are unfolding in Pennsylvania. Police arrested 32-year-old Justin Mon this week and accused him of shooting and decapitating his father. In a 14-minute YouTube video, Mon ranted about right-wing conspiracies and then held up the head of his father, who was a federal employee.
During the video, Justin Moan advises that he is giving the following order for all militia and patriots across the USA to kill federal employees.
This morning, prosecutors revealed more about Mon's background, including ties to Colorado.
He previously worked and lived in Colorado, working for a contractor for Microsoft Corp.
We found 3 people filed restraining orders against Mon in 2017 when he lived in Colorado Springs. All 3 were credit union employees who say Mon threatened to precipitate a violent incident that would cause police to brutally attack them. The court records contain an email Mon wrote in which he demands $2 million before publishing a tell-all book. The next year, Mon filed a long, ranting lawsuit against his employer in which he also demanded money before publishing a book. For now, Mon is behind bars in Pennsylvania, and that YouTube video has been removed.
But it's quite horrifying how many views we understand it had before it was taken down. Obviously, we were able to capture and secure that video because it's pretty self-explanatory as to who's responsible.
And in those restraining order cases here in Colorado, Mon eventually agreed not to contact the credit union employees. It does not appear he has a criminal history in Colorado. Tom, back to you.
It's such a grisly story, adding the Colorado component to it, certainly alarming for people who, obviously came upon this.
Yeah, it's sad as hell, man.
Okay, can somebody explain to me what the Colorado component is? I'm their neighbor to the north.
I just know his dad was a federal employee and he was mad about, you know what I mean? Like yeah,
I want to know the Colorado component. Oh, Microsoft in Colorado. Ah. Oh, everybody got their tinfoil out? Let's put our tinfoil helmets on and go down a rabbit hole. Interesting. Bum, bum, bum. I was wondering if it was like the Mile High theory that the oxygen is thinner, so it makes people crazy there. I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't encourage that. I know Colorado again. Morphew, Watts, Barrett, Schelling, just to mention a couple, but weird. Multiple restraining orders out of Colorado. Weird. I know Colorado. Interesting. Cappy, have you tried Ollie Pops yet? It's a soda that supports digestive health. The grape one is not bad at all. I know, weirdos in every state. I know. Crazy people everywhere, as far as the eye can see, especially out here. Yes, Dark Horse Justice. There was a 14-year-old kidnapped out of Washington 3 weeks ago and rescued in Michigan this week. Stouch. Yep. John Bonet. Well, I'm in Wyoming, and we have Dale Wayne Eaton here. So crazy. Yep. Oh my goodness, Shell. Ugh. Mount Vernon, Washington. I'm on a Mr. Pibb kick currently. And Dr. Pepper doesn't do it. It has to be Mr. Pibb. Y'all priced a 12-pack of soda lately? And I live where the shit's made. Proudly. There's signs everywhere that say it. Mount Vernon. Not a fun place to be. Wow. I think it's everywhere because we have a bad cop here. $7.99 for 12, $8.49 for 12 currently, unless it's the week that the brand that you drink is on special, and then you get 4 for 12, 13 for 24 pack. Isn't that weird? It's starting to snow here. It's supposed to be like the early spring and all. Punxsutawney Phil lied, and Lander Lil lied also. Lander Lil is our state prairie dog. And we're starting to get snow. So I'm not leaving the house. $7.50 for 12. $8.49 for 12. We don't have Dollar General here. Nerd clusters went up. I love Shasta soda. I know, grape Kool-Aid, me too. $8.49 a 12-pack. Okay, so if you like Shasta soda, I got the best dessert for you. 2 cans of your favorite Shasta. Black cherry is actually preferred, but 2 cans of your favorite Shasta and a can of sweetened condensed milk. Pour it together, mix it up in a bowl. Mix it really good, really, really, really good. Wait for the bubbles to go down. Mix it really, really, really good till it's all mixed well together. Put it in the freezer. Come back in 3 hours when it's hard. Dish it, is scoop it out. You will thank me later.
It's the motherfucking bomb, baby. Bomb, baby.
Because that's what
anything else to talk about? Is there anything else we're missing? Is there anything else I'm forgetting?
No, they all suck. It all sucks in this gross world. See, Pepsi here has it's different because they make it with the sugar beets. It's different here. I don't know. It tastes different.
Wow.
It's weird. Like, and it's all Pepsi products. But
Huh.
I don't know. Because they grow that's part of one of the crops we grow here. Anyway.
Oh,
Just
gotcha.
like we grow some of the barley for Coors. I never get the name of the beer right. You know, the Silver Bullet brand and the Banquet beer. Dr. Pepper is prune derived. Mr. Pibb, though. I like Mr. Pibb.
Oh, thank you so much. I didn't even see that. Thank you. I appreciate that, baby. They just sent me a PayPal and I didn't even have a chance. I didn't even see it hiding back there. I just switched phones over and it didn't show up on my other one. Kind of weird. I don't know. It's been glitching pretty bad. But anyways, for everybody that's shown support and that's helped me with this legal fund and everything like that, I really appreciate you guys. The court date has been changed again. It's been pushed off another fucking month. So now February 13th is off the calendar. It's March 12th. So for anybody that's keeping track of that, anybody else that's bored and needs something to watch, go check out Burnt Toast. She did a 4-hour live catching up on the most recent 53-page filing that Betty filed that was unnecessary and didn't need to be filed. But of course, she likes to do that to waste money and time. So if you want to get caught up on it or you've missed it or you don't know what's going on, head on over and watch that so you can get caught up with it. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much caught up on everything. Okay, so later tonight, let's see here. We got to go over the second part of that live of Cartman. I fucking forget. I forget we did nicknames. I forgot about that. Like I said, I wasn't the one that came up with them, so I just responded to him and oh my God, I'm the fucking most horrible person in the world and hurt so many people by reading their comments out in their own words. Huh?
Well, you know, we're big bad bullies. Come on now.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people with that. And reviewing her live stream was 16 lives. Oh, watch out for the pickle bomb. I'm still waiting. Somebody's making me a little golden dick. That's the first bean bomb we ever really experienced. Let's see. Oh, and you know what? What do you think about the Kansas case with the family saying that there was cocaine and fentanyl in their systems? Because there's been no press conference, but
no, but the talk screens were back, and that's what it had come out. And ironically, the one that's Jordan, he was known in the friend group as the chemist. And anybody that's ever dabbled in the industry, and y'all know what I mean, if you know, you know. If you've ever dabbled in the industry, you've always got that one friend that always knows how to. I mean, that's how I found dabs. Let's just be straight up. That's how I found dabs. Was I had a friend that dabbled, and holy shit. Whoa. All right. So that being said, if they knew that, and like everybody knows that the amount of a grain of rice of fent will end everything. I mean, if you're going to dabble in this shit, you should understand that it's a form of Russian roulette. And honestly, I live, okay, so here it is. It's 36 degrees right now where I live. And I was kind of listening. It's 36 degrees where I live, and I'm totally able all in I'm in a hoodie and pajama pants. So it's not bad. But if they were drinking and they took that and they went outside, the potential that they went outside and then the cold helped to slow everything down and exacerbated what was in their system. Absolutely. My question is, how the fuck did the guy not see, like, if he looked out his kitchen sink, he would have seen the person sitting in the chair on the back porch. How the fuck did he never go to his kitchen sink in like a 3-day time period or 5-day time period, however long they were out there? That's my question. You never went to your kitchen sink?
So we have, okay.
And my other thought, well, he's in rehab currently.
Well, that's what, okay, we don't know that for sure, though. We just know that the lawyers, who said that?
Actually, here's the deal. Allegedly innocent, Jules a thought, she's got a source on this. And she's like, he's in rehab.
Right. That's what they're saying, like, on here. But how do we know? Like, there's been no official statement, no public statement. You know what I mean?
Even more reason to believe that he's in rehab. Because they can't get to him. He's like, that would line up with why he would be in rehab too, allegedly. Again, allegedly, we're just blinds, curtains closed and sleeping. I mean, think about it. If he had been doing this little mixture concoction that he was giving to his friends, he probably had tested it on himself, and he would have had a bit of a tolerance. However, he didn't take that into consideration when giving his level to his friends. And anything that contains that, like, it's awful. It's an awful. And it seems like we hear more and more every day that everything is stepped on with that now. Joseph Scott Morgan also covered it on Body Bags in the podcast. Allie Cattails, that's a smart thought right there, that he probably had the tolerance and he likely didn't go outside, because I believe that the cold probably exacerbated it.
Yeah, I think they got some cocaine, like they intended just to party, and yeah, it's
Well, and
unfortunate
it
that it
could be
was probably laced. I honestly do. I believe that it was laced, just like my friend's boyfriend, my friend's husband, when he did that. He went in to roll a blunt, did a line, and came back out to, no sooner did he spark the blunt, he tipped his head back, and she said she thought he was like fucking playing with her because it happened so fast, and she didn't even know that he had done anything. You know what I'm saying? It was like, she thought he was messing around, and he had actually done like a line of what he thought was cocaine, or what was assumed to be cocaine, and it turned out to be fentanyl, and he died right there. Like,
oh girl, look at the body cams. Look at the body cams of the law enforcement people that search somebody, and then all of a sudden you see them just going down.
I didn't see this come in. Rachel Hay with the $10 super sticker said, I live in this community. It's a complicated case. The gun was locked up. Having guns is a hobby. This kid wanted to be famous. The mom was having an affair, and the parents ran. Yeah, that's from the Crumbly case. We're going to start that Monday. So hopefully you guys can, come and hang out with us or whatever and watch it with us if you're interested. And if you're not, that's okay too. I have no idea. I've never done it. I don't know anything about how it would be cooked. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea, Pamela.
I don't think that you cook it per se, because that's not one that can be smoked.
Well, and that's what I thought. Yeah, I was gonna say that's called
Yeah.
chasing the dragon.
Right. And you can't do that. From everything that I've understood, you can't do that with that. You can't do it by smoking it.
Yeah, so
Oh man, in the end, it's a very tragic circumstance, because there's many, many, many people that are affected by this. Family members, community members. Oh, you can. Oh, crap. Oh, Jesus, good God. That's even worse. Oh, you've seen it happen. Oh, fuck. Man, yuck.
Look, I got to get some laughs real quick before we get off of here. Check this shit
Please.
out. This is JLR at the migrants. Here's migrants arrested, and he'll look at him. He's right in the middle of it. Look at him. He is right front and center.
Oh, Jesus.
He is right fucking there. Now, why? I don't understand. I don't understand why he wants to get so up close and personal with this kind of shit right here. But I mean, because you never know. It might be dangerous. There could be like a shootout. You never know. You know what I mean? This is the Eagle Pass, where there's a lot of immigrants. You know what I mean? And so he comes. Look at him. Look how close he is right now. You don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, this isn't okay.
No.
Listen, I was okay with where he was when he was over by this is not okay. I'm not okay with this. This is harassment.
Look.
This isn't okay.
Man. I didn't know he was doing all this. What the hell?
Listen, I was okay with him staying by the big fence and all of that, and like, but this, no, this part isn't okay.
Wow. Hold on. My goodness. Yeah, look at him right here. Look at him, how close he is. Look at that.
77 right there between Eagle Pass and Norman.
See, it's not just him. It's not just him zooming in. I thought I seen his fucking hand right there, like where he was pointing. I thought I seen him right there. He is right up on them.
8 individuals crossed into the United States illegally right here, and they will get picked up. They will most likely go to the detention center that was right up the road. Illegal crossings is still occurring in Eagle Pass. There is no border wall down.
Yeah, so I guess he's out here, following people around while they're getting arrested out here or something? What the hell? I didn't even know he was doing all this. This is
Hold
what
up.
the
Did
hell?
you just see what the gal says? He goes out there, he sits out there, and then JLR signals and they come.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not okay with this. Listen, I'm okay with him being by the fence on our side, covering what's coming across. I'm okay with that. But this, I'm not okay with. Listen, what if these people are fleeing cartel? What if these people are fleeing cartel?
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it. This is no different than him doing the shit in front of Gabby Petito's, the laundries. Like, this is no. Gosh, damn it.
He's all up in their business too. Look at him, all up in their business. Yeah, so this is I guess. So yeah, I guess this is what he's been doing. I guess shit. This is the last video that he did.
Whoa.
Yeah. All up on them ladies. What the hell? Oh, these people. God. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there with JLR. And here's this one. I believe this street justice happened here, sounds like. Florida man was jumped by bystanders after beating his dog outside a gas station. Big news story. Yeah, sounds to me like he like Karma got his ass right away.
Big story at 5:30. A man seen on video beating a dog with a chain.
You fuck around, you find out, baby.
It happened at a gas station in Deltona.
Other people saw what was going on and they jumped in to stop the suspect and save the pup. Fox 35's Chris Lindsay tells us that that suspect ended up behind bars and the dog is now safe.
Sorry, I was making a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's okay. My computer just shut, my laptop just shut itself off. How it does, you know what I mean? It does that sometimes. It's
Well, I've got its cousin that doesn't work. I've got its cousin that will randomly freeze. So, I mean, yours shuts off and mine.
I was gonna say, I think we overwhelmed it. I don't know what the hell happened here, but here we come. I got it back up again. We they
I don't
said
know.
hell
Listen,
to the no. Like I said, I think street justice with that one. To be really honest, I think that's what happened with that story. But here, we're gonna play it and find out. All right, hold on.
there was a dog that got napped. Oh, dog nappers. Dirty.
Well, with one lady, yeah, they did. Did you see the lady that had the dog stolen? And she jumped on her dog napper's car. Yes. The dog is still missing. It's beautiful. Yes, it was. Yes, I did see that. It was a beautiful little baby. It was like a little Frenchie bulldog or something like that. A little Frenchie, something like that. But anyways, they stole her puppy and she jumped on the car to try to save the puppy. It was sad. It was sad as hell. But yeah, here's our story here. This is the big news story here, and then I'm jumping off here after this. Once we talk about this, but I'll tell you what, right here, get ready.
At 5:30, a
Oh,
man
shit.
seen on video beating a dog with a chain. It happened at a gas station in Deltona.
Other people saw what was going on and they jumped in to stop.
Hold the motherfuck on. Did he just say beating a dog with a chain? Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. You
Outside of a
definitely
gas
got what
station.
you had coming, you little fuck. I can't stand a dog abuser or an animal abuser. What the hell?
Hope somebody takes that chain and hits him.
Oh, yeah. Well, it sounds to me like they got his ass pretty fucking good from what they're saying here. Yeah, here we go.
Stop the suspect and save the pup. Fox 35's Chris Lindsay tells us that that suspect ended up behind bars and the dog is now safe.
Chaos at a Deltona gas station. Get that dog away from him. It all started with a man accused of attacking his dog with a chain.
He's beating the hell out of it for no reason. Poor dog.
Cell phone video recorded by witnesses appears to show the suspect pick something up and swing it at the dog.
Oh, hell no.
The arrest report says witnesses also saw 31-year-old Jose Rivera punch the dog.
It's getting very ugly. There's a whole bunch of guys getting ready to fight. Guy's got a football and he's being very abusive.
Several people stepped in to help. One of them grabbed the dog and put it in their car as they waited for deputies. This sparked a fight between Rivera and a few people. A few minutes went by before deputies showed up to calm
Damn.
down.
I don't want to sit down right now. You have to sit.
They split that motherfucking shit, and I'm glad they did. That motherfucking, he needed his shit split, hurting that dog like that. Fuck that. Fuck that. They gave him what he came looking for, playing like that. And who knows? You know what? I'd have snatched that fucking dog and put him in my car too. You know, he's probably been dealing with that for a long time.
Wow, that's just... You know.
Yeah. That's... All right, y'all. I'm jumping off here. I will catch you guys tonight. I'll go make the live and shit up and whatever, you know, go set it up or whatever to finish going over the damn live stream. And I heard we have another one. We got another one to go over from today. We fucking... Good Lord. You want it to stop. You don't want the back and forth, right? But you pulled a whole fucking live stream today, got up and deliberately went live to talk shit, tried to cry and play victim. Like I knew that was coming. But see, like I said, you wanted to go there. So now we're all the way there. Don't be mad. That's all I got to say about it. I'll see y'all tonight. Catch you on the flip side. Get your snacks, and your drinks.